I'm interested in everybody's response. I
And
know
Frank
Abasi,
Wright, the coach in college caught corona for the second time too.
South Carolina.
Frank Wright, yeah, yep.
Like thousands of others across the country. It's the place to go if you want to be seen, and to a lot of folks, it's the information center of the neighborhood.
Our job is to spark somebody else watching us. We might not be the ones, but let's not be selfish, and because we're not going to change the world, let's not talk about how we should change.
Funk is in the bag, and the bag is the bass, and the bass never change. It's a groove. As soon as you hear that groove, I know I got you.
What up, world? What up, good people? I want to welcome y'all to the Corner Convo. It's your boy, Mr. AMON. Say what you want, just spell my name right. And of course, I always got to introduce myself as such. Let's go.
I'm one of the baddest motherfuckers of all time. One of the best singers, one of the best looking motherfuckers you've ever seen. Hold my drink, bitch.
I don't know why I love that, but it is what it is. AB, what up, baby?
You got to do certain shit. It's just enough that people know that you know I go where I need to go to get it better. If you push my button, there's no telling what I may do. Stab it, choke it, bite it. I mean, whatever it takes to make a motherfucker stop existing.
That shit is so real, so true. I see you, my boy. I see you flashing them rings and things you think about. Hey, look, I gotta bring in the smart guy. He may be your mellow, he may be your favorite, but he's on the corner. You heard me?
I wrestle with an alligator. I done tussle with a whale. I done handcuff lightning, throw thunder in jail. That's bad. Champ is here.
Last but not least, we got Mr. Angry Man. He stays angry. It's okay.
You better go somewhere with that black power shit. You better go somewhere with that black power shit. You know that shit gets no play in this ride.
Come home, I'm still going to be the king.
Well, that's what he said, man.
Hey.
What's good,
Preach.
people? What's good? Hey, are we
Hey, that's why this dude's my best friend. Fuck out of here. Let's go.
Man, yeah, men shouldn't have BFFs, man. All you niggas out there, man, don't ever say that you got a best friend. Just say it's
That nigga Mod definitely one time was like, "Hey man, can you stop introducing me as your best friend, man?" Like,
You did though.
I was like,
Hey, this is my best friend.
What's funny is I was in a moment where I was realizing I was like, man, this is like the only dude I hang out with anymore.
It's like when you realize, like, I don't talk to a lot of motherfuckers. Like,
yeah, like I don't kick it with nobody.
Q, y'all, that's it.
Hey, you don't see Q. You don't see Q. You catch
Circles
Q on phone.
Circles be small, man. Circles be small, but that's how it should be. The older you get, the smaller your circle get, and the smaller the world get.
And the wetter your lips get.
Hey, that's cocoa butter from Wakanda.
You know,
Reach him on. Don't reach. His lips are very wet.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Well, first of all, you're not gonna speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
So if I would have said, moist, that would have been better than wet.
No, don't comment
Neither
on my lips.
Neither is pardon.
The fuck is going on, man?
Neither is appropriate.
You know, this motherfucker always turning this way so his beard can get seen now.
I tried to add some masculinity to it by saying from
That was
Wakanda.
funny.
It didn't work though.
That was hysterical.
See the outline?
What
I'm just saying, you turn a lot more lately.
You was cracking jokes. Oh, my bad. I ain't even cracking jokes, bro. Damn.
Yeah.
I missed that. I missed you was cracking jokes, man. My bad.
See, he's doing it again.
Early for this shit, man.
First of all, man, how's everybody doing? Let's start there. Is everybody good? How was the week?
Man.
Did I miss anything this week? How was everybody's week?
I went back to work, dog, and let me tell you, I can 1,000% unequivocally say, fuck work.
My nigga.
I'm still out for protocols.
Are you really?
I'm getting paid though.
Yeah. Work work from home. Yeah, I mean,
shout out that high class.
What about
industry.
you, brother Kende? How was your week, brother?
This is final grades week, which is always the worst week for teachers because you spend half your day reading emails of the students that ain't never came to class, ain't never turned nothing in, ask you what they can do to get their grade up, and then their mama call you, and then the principal call you. So yeah, that's what it is for me. Thank God I got this day off Monday though. So
For
So
sure.
they send y'all on break and then they make them get their grades after break.
Well, it depends. Yeah, this semester ended up like that.
Fuck
It
that.
wasn't all when people used to go to school in August, then it would end before break. But now that
Yeah.
school don't start till like late September, it carries over the next
Like, give me that heat, and then I could take a break, and then like
Right.
a weekend, my mom kind of fell off. But damn,
I'm gonna give
Now I
y'all a
gotta
warning. I gotta give y'all a warning, bro. If I get sidetracked, it's about his hardware, okay?
What is that, man?
It's about his hardware, man. It's
You
my
get that
Division
from
One. It's my
box of
Division
Cocoa
One.
Puffs?
Something you would never experience, brother. You never got close to. That's what it is.
Oh, that was
It is
rude
from
to your
my
brother.
Division One Missouri Valley Conference Championship ring. The year we went to the NCAA tournament. I gave Texas nine hardcore points. 9, but them 9 buckets is in March Madness, and they can never take that shit from me. These are
Who
part
was
of
on
my
that?
credentials.
Against what's
Was that LaMarcus? Who was on that team?
That was Chris
the
Mims.
white boy, Chris
Big
Mims.
Chris Mims.
I remember watching that game. Boy, I was so proud.
Lakers.
Yeah, so this come from years of blood, sweat, tears, and being homesick, bro. I appreciate this to the fullest. So if I get distracted, I'm looking at memories.
That's what's up,
And
man.
Did you just find it in a closet?
That's what I'm saying.
This
Nigga just found it in a
this-
garage.
No, you
get it back from the pawn shop?
Tenzu, bro. It's called The Art of War. You know who wrote it? It's a perfect time and a place for everything. All right. You see what I'm saying? That's all right. It's a perfect place for everything.
Too emotional. When I watched him when he came in the ring, the first time I stepped in the ring, I looked at his face. And
Hey, that's a good little. Yeah, I like that. We don't be brought up.
He's emotional over the ring. Clearly, that's a sense of
Carl
vulnerability.
Thomas, that's one of his guys. Carl Thomas.
All right,
I listened to
Ralph.
that one album though. I hadn't heard of.
Not
I hadn't heard of.
All right, Ralph.
Wait, what
I
is
haven't
it?
heard that.
Is this his pet stance?
Oh, who's that?
You call me Ralph, so
No,
that's a
it's
mine.
different.
You and a mine.
I'm so
Sorry,
lost. What the hell?
and then go
Anyway,
ahead.
man,
He was trying to call me Ralph Tresvant out of the blue.
Oh, Ralph Tresvant.
Yeah.
Okay.
McKenna full of
So
shit. He's full of
confused,
shit.
man.
He knew what I was talking about. It's okay.
I did not.
He
I
had no
definitely did
idea.
not.
He was lost.
Yeah, so look,
Yeah. Okay.
I kind of wanted to. I want y'all to
Stepped
maybe
off McKenday though. He ain't
what
let
y'all
him.
think about doing this. So in the house, what we do every Monday, right? We write down on a notebook paper, a little sticky note about something positive that happened to you the week before, and we put it in the jar and we read it. Maybe y'all want to implement that into your home or just bring it to the podcast. Say, hey man, look, something positive happened to me last week, because we want to bring positivity to the podcast. Maybe not. Okay, cool. But guess what?
Well,
man?
this dude got a Pomeranian, and all of a sudden now he
I
want
know.
to have.
Oh my God! You guys want to implement? I was hoping that you guys,
just stroking the Pomeranian.
Go ass out of here, man. Keep it moving, bro. Hey, we do this in our house. If you guys want to implement it in your home, fuck out of here.
How about fuck your positivity,
Go
John?
ass out of here.
Hey, the sad
Toxic positivity ass.
he is only he dog sitting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's a new man. Get out of here.
Walking around like Mark with a dog.
All right,
Go ass out of here.
Go ass out of here, man.
Great. Hey, you know what? I will never to my circle of trust. Okay.
Oh, look, I had that ready. Stop at his leg. Hey, hold on. Let me get my notes here. Let me
you got
offer the guys.
You got
Show ass out of here, man.
I do. I have it all. Anyway,
Funny part too is that definitely wasn't your idea. That was definitely Monique's idea.
All
Like,
Monique.
for sure.
Yeah.
All Monique.
Shout out to her, man. Thank you.
Tell her that get your ass out of here was towards you though.
Okay. All right. Anyway,
Okay.
Let's get right into the quick hits, man. I know since Abasi brought up his NCAA, let's get right into your boy James Harden real quick. Let's not make this long-winded, but is what he did okay? Is what he did okay?
Yeah.
Because I almost feel like he
okay.
threw a temper tantrum and got his way. But I'm okay with that because us as black men and black athletes, they run that league and they know where their bread is buttered. So it is what it is. That's how I look at it.
I mean, if you guys want, I'll start. James got bored pretty much. He's tried. I think their best chance was when Chris Paul was there. and Chris Paul, I think, turned his ankle, and they were going into Game 7. And after that, that was it. All of the stories you read of him staying back, keeping a team hostage so he can go party, all of those are like beyond superstar situations. I'm sure Kobe's done it in his career. I'm sure Allen Iverson did it before, but it's just now these players, all they have to do is say, I don't want to be here. And that's it. It's not like your contract doesn't mean shit. You can just say, you know what, I don't want to be here no more. And lo and behold, now he's at the team he wants to be at. Do I think it's a good thing? Yes and no. It depends on the situation. There are situations where the team, such as Deshaun Watson, kind of fucked the player, and it's a good idea for him to leave. But in reference to James Harden, I just think he just said, you know what, I don't want to win now. I want to get the fuck out of here. Fuck my contract.
Yeah, I think is it okay what he did? Yeah, it's a business. You know what I'm saying? It's a part of. It's basically like the government. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like the bill that's being voted on, then you do a filibuster, right? You come up with a way to interrupt
filibuster. $17.
Man, pay the man.
It's so sad that impresses y'all, but
I think it's hilarious.
He said it's so common. It's so sad that
you mere mortals.
You miscreants.
This dude need long hair again, so he can do this.
You miscreants.
So bad. Get your long hair back, bro, because you need it.
Man. Like I feel like so it's okay that he did it. I also feel like, number one, I don't think Steve Nash really wanted him. I think that was an organizational decision or a KD pull.
D'Antoni, don't forget D'Antoni.
I think real talk that Kyrie is like, I've heard some conversation about the reason why it really happens because Kyrie been on bullshit. And so it's like this idea that, yeah, James Harden has proven in 3 different situations, and this will probably be the 4th now, that you can have super talented people around you and it don't mean shit. And I think the problem for Harden, and everybody's saying it, is if he don't win a championship this year, then it becomes very clear that you are the problem, and your talent and your points and all that is great, and you'll go to the Hall of Fame, but you will go to the Hall of Fame like Charles Barkley with no motherfucking hardware. You dig?
Iverson too.
Yeah, like it's just at the end of the day, man. End of the day, bro, I think KD had a lot to do with it. And I don't think Nash was a big fan of it, but I think Kyrie is showing that there's still going to be some chemistry issues. So we'll see, man. I mean, at the end of the day, it's going to be entertaining to watch, 3 real hoopers hoop. You know what I mean? But
I heard from some reliable sources that it was KD and Mike D'Antoni that were pushing hard, and everybody else was like, but Mike D'Antoni coached them, and everybody thought they had a bad relationship, where clearly that's not the case, because he
gave him the
Steve Nash is
shoot whenever you want to.
You know what?
Yeah, exactly. And that shit ain't happening in Brooklyn. Sorry, boss.
I applaud. No, you're not. I applaud what James Harden did.
To you.
I applaud what he did because it's what players should do now. And you know who set the tone for that when he left Cleveland, go to Miami, and he wrestled control from the organization
that's not
and players.
Kevin
Stop,
Garnett.
man. You just finished talking, bro.
Kevin Garnett.
Y'all got to knock this shit out. No, that's not Kevin Garnett at all. That's not him. That's not him at all. You know what I'm saying? I know big chops, so I know it's not him at all. But player movement now is more free. The players have more control, and they're being heard more because of what that guy did. And then next was KD, as far as megastars moving and jumping team to get the right situations. I mean, it's only a big deal because he's an NBA superstar. He's a disgruntled employee at the end of the day. He was disgruntled. If he was a 9-to-5 guy, wouldn't have been a big deal. He'd have got fired. But because he makes a billionaire more money, he's not gonna get fired. When he said he wanted to leave, they should have fucking listened instead of standing pat and trying to hold on and enforce their way and their will on him. He can always wreck the team, and that's what he did in the first place. But fuck all that basketball BS, man. All right. I feel sorry for the young, ambitious women of the Houston nightlife who James Harden paid their car note, their house note, put their kids through college, got all them fancy clothes for them, Birkin bags and Gucci and Louis. They probably
he ain't married right now. Harden ain't married.
No, hell no.
He married to the streets. That's what he married to.
Right.
They're fine, Abasi. You just opened a restaurant for him.
while they are sad, the chicks in Brooklyn are rejoicing. They've been praise dancing, hallelujah, and shouting to death over there. They owe him with open fucking arms, man.
Dog,
They
He
ready
said
to
the
go,
strippers praise dancing.
They praise dancing, bro. They get new routines, right? Because James gonna
Did
like
y'all
that
hear?
up.
Did y'all hear he opened a restaurant yesterday
Nah, I hear that.
in Houston?
Yeah, so what?
What's his number? 13?
13. Yeah, it's called 13. It's a steakhouse.
The
I
man
guess
got his
that's where the
jersey
ladies
retired
went.
in the strip club.
I believe that. No,
Hey,
but
man.
Bossy, all I'm saying is like Ray Allen, Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett, that Boston team, that was the first team that did that like super mega team where they all decided where they was gonna go. Like they set the precedent. LeBron, D Wade, and Chris Bosh was like the second iteration of that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm talking about when LeBron said he's just not gonna be there.
Oh, yeah. I feel what
not
you're
gonna be.
saying.
That's
Okay.
what I'm talking about. First 32
Was that the
Yeah.
end of his contract, or did LeBron like? I thought that
That was
was
in the
like the
beginning.
end of LeBron's contract.
That was
The
in the
first
draft.
time, I mean.
And
The first time.
that was the end of his contract.
Yeah.
But people used to players, stars re-sign, especially if they were heavily or happily paid, but
Yeah.
they don't take into account your happiness with the owner or your relationship with the organization and things like that. And plus the front office did absolutely zero to bring LeBron James talent to win. And he still got some bumps to the finals, bro. So I mean, he left.
Okay, you remember Dan, like when white boys did it wasn't no problem. When Dan Marino did it in the NFL, it wasn't no problem. When John Elway,
What
you know what I'm saying?
did
Not
Dan Marino do?
Not Dan Marino, John Elway. John Elway said he didn't want to go to Denver or was
Coming
that Denver or
in,
the other
yeah.
Yeah. Like in the
Indianapolis, the
draft.
Colts.
Manning boys.
Yeah.
The Manning boys, the Manning.
Eli Manning did it.
All of them. Yeah. So like when the white boys do it, it ain't no big deal. When the brothers do
not
it,
at
it's
all.
the whole stink.
It's okay.
You know.
Now, if Cam would have did that coming out, that would have been a problem. But oh well. Sorry, I see moving. You're right.
Great takes. Let me get
love
into
the-
Black excellence this week. Once again, LeBron James has done it again. He is putting out a docu-series on Sierra Canyon, right, where his son attends school, where D Wade's son attends.
Why wouldn't he?
More than probably half their squad is going D1, and I would maybe give two of them, a shot at the league. This probably will be the new Hoop Dreams. Now, just to give you some backstory, these players and this team are viewed almost as if they're one of the top NBA teams. They traveled the world, right? The school it's you pay tuition to go there, and these boys are rock stars on the internet. From their Instagrams to whatever social media platforms they're on. And this docu-series is going to highlight one of their seasons, and I just think it's dope that he's shining light.
Where are they airing it?
February 4th it comes out.
Where?
On what platform? Yeah.
I want to say Prime.
Yeah, probably
You read
some
that?
streaming,
Yeah.
You read that?
I read that, man.
You know what? That is pretty cool though, man, because people thought when he was going to his son's games, they used to say, oh, he's so extra. He wants all the attention. He can't be happy. They just dog him for being a father at his kids' games. Now, on top of him being a father to his son and the idol he is, that a lot of kids look up to him, he's also putting out something that's going to get these kids notoriety. I love it, man.
I mean, it goes right into the whole Harden thing. I mean, like this is the new state of how these professional sports, and rightfully so. You know what I'm saying? College athletes are about to start having access to get paid for their jerseys. Sorry, Bossy, I know you missed the wave on that.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
But yeah,
I was on
like,
video game.
I get it. Indiana State joint. What was your number?
34.
34. I was in Indiana State. 34.
yeah. But
I
like,
was
like
33. Shit. It was
yeah,
this.
but like that whole thing is based on this idea that like, yeah, you have the athletes. AAU started looking at athletes earlier in their careers. It started becoming less about what high school you go to, more about who what competition you're up against. And if you're not up against national competition, then you don't matter that much. And so, yeah, Tony Parker did the same thing. He went back to France. He started a whole school just for basketball, and then he bought a team. I mean, at the end of the
smell a
day,
Netflix documentary view.
exactly. That was great, man. That Tony Parker joint
was
dope.
decent.
Actually,
It was weird. It was still weird seeing Kobe in that, bro. Everything that he's in after is still. I just always automatically be like, damn. Fuck.
It is. It's wild.
You know what I'm
it's like
saying?
it's because that's the moment when you see him talking about shit. You're like, oh shit, that's right. He not here no more. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think at the end of the day, man, what makes that dope of mine is like, yeah, we talk about this a lot, man. People can hate on LeBron with every meme that they want, But what you can never ever do is take away what he has done for the culture and what he has done for people for real in these streets. So like all that hate, that's for a personal opinion, but he's leaving a real long legacy of what he, what his impact has been, particularly for those who don't normally get that type of.
Bossy, you might know this. I thought Wade was pulling Zaire because he got pissed at the coach from
Yeah,
Sierra.
I believe he's supposed to go to Brewster, but
So
when this was recorded, he was there.
Yeah, I know that. I'm just didn't he get
Brewster? Yeah, I think he out of there.
Is he a senior now? Or is that a prep school?
Senior.
I believe.
And Bronny's a junior.
Bronny, is this?
Bronny's going in the junior.
He should be a senior, I think.
No, who?
No, he definitely not a senior
or a junior.
I
think he's sophomore, junior. Yeah, he's definitely not a senior. No. Zaire is, not Bronny.
And not to spite my boy or shade my boy Maverick Carter, but he's also a part of this, and I love how him and LeBron continuously, just make moves from uninterrupted to
game changers.
We talked about this before. Maverick is responsible for all of the media production. That's his job.
Oh yeah, right. My bad, Maverick. Not the,
that's what
Maverick
he does.
Carter, shout out to you, brother. I'm gonna reach out to your people, man, and I would love to have you on. So, I know you're listening. It's all good.
Or they need to get a podcast network.
Hello, we're here for that. I just thought that was just amazing, and people may say, well, if his son wasn't there, he wouldn't be doing it. No, he
so
would be
what?
doing something. And who cares? Like, you supporting your damn son. Like, I don't see a problem in that.
His son don't go to the school he built, but he still built that motherfucker. Exactly. His son don't live in the houses that he built in Cleveland, but he built it. You know what I'm saying?
One other Black excellence point is shout out to Chris Welch, man. He just became the first Black Speaker of the House in Illinois. Look, none of y'all knew that. Everybody's surprised to hear that information.
So Madigan's out?
Madigan's gone. About 3 days ago,
Okay,
they elected, they voted in Chris Welch, who's from the Proviso Township District. He's actually.
I'm going to make you happy, McKinday, but I was aware that Madigan suspended his campaign because he couldn't get the 60 votes, but
he was under some kind of like political pressure. I forgot the scandal or something.
Because he's a piece of garbage, and his daughter knew that too. That's when she was an attorney general. But
we got the first Black. We got the first Black Speaker of the House in Illinois history.
That's crazy.
So,
that's awesome. Cool. Let's see what changes are brought about, though.
We will take it. Shout out to you, brother. Keep doing what you're doing. Hopefully, one day we will cross paths and do some work, do some business. So just put me on some knowledge because I'm here for it.
Yeah, you need a podcast network too.
Yeah,
facts.
This was interesting. Also in Black excellence, Mattel reveals Dr. Maya Angelou.
That's crazy.
As a Barbie doll. And
sold out instantly.
Yeah, and she has on like the I don't want to say what's the cloth?
McKinday clothes. McKinday clothes.
I love how this dude got an African name too. And always throw the African jokes my way. Like, just don't equally go to you, fam. Like, crime. You're hilarious, bro.
African on African crime. They don't like us.
African crime, right.
Like that.
Yeah, no, that's the kente cloth, I think is what you're talking about. I actually haven't seen it. That's why I said the
McKinday. And she's holding her book too, right?
That's dope, man.
Yeah, so like
that was from
it's currently available at Amazon, Target, and on Mattel's website. So if you
I am phenomenal.
If you right.
No, it's
y'all want to go get that, man, put that in your home. I don't know, if dolls are really still a thing. I don't have little kids.
American Girl.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that the first poem everybody learns from Maya Angelou? They teach you because it's like
phenomenal woman, I am whatever.
It's not crossing too many lines, and it's powerful to say, "Oh, y'all can have this." Like they give you a little bit of the Black national anthem in grammar school.
Right. Here's what's crazy. Y'all may not.
They only taught you the first verse though. Still, nobody knows all three verses.
Hold on, I'm about to drop another jewel. But
she actually, no bullshit. She spoke at my 8th grade graduation, bro.
Nice.
I don't believe you.
Nice, bro. That's
wait. What school did you go to in 8th grade?
Newberry Academy, man.
Newberry. All right.
That sound like some white people shit. Where the fuck did you live?
That's in Blue Island, ain't it?
Newberry was one of the
north.
Did you get bused to school?
Right off Willow. So we're talking Gold Coast.
Oh yeah, okay. Bet.
Wow.
Why do you always have to go at Newberry? Was not in the Gold Coast. It was in the north side. It was a nice school.
No.
Don't say Gold Coast.
It's the Gold Coast area, bro. It's Clybourne and fucking Willow.
That's not Gold Coast, bro.
Thank you, McKinney.
That's not Gold Coast is like Huron and Ohio, my G.
Yes. Damn, man.
You were in
just say Newberry, you won.
Okay, well now they first of all now they call it New City. The area is called
New City. That's what it's called. New City.
Right.
If you look at the demographics on the
It used to be Cabrini Green. When you was going there, it was Cabrini Green.
Mom might be right on that.
I'm trying to tell you.
Now,
that's considered the Gold Coast.
But you got Gold Coast and Old Town right next to each other.
Yes.
Of course, Tabasi said Amon's right. It's okay.
It's close. It's close to Gold Coast. It's close. I don't know if it's quite,
old,
but it's close.
Yeah, it's not Gold Coast at all. But it's okay.
Well, whatever. That's where I went, man. Shout out to Miss Brock.
Mag Mile.
What's up?
Hey,
what's up?
You walked out and Polo was to the right, Louis to the left. Fuck out of here.
I had the drum and I had a solo, man. So it's cool.
The drum? You were in band in elementary school?
He talking about drugs. He talking about other kind of drum though.
This dude just did everything. He played guitar.
This dude here, man. I don't even know you, bro.
He was on the Reading Scholars. Like,
but y'all didn't know
Angelou's
about him?
personal assistant.
Hold on, y'all didn't know that about him?
No,
it's like he didn't know that. Hold on, and he want to give me shit about not knowing I played the piano. Man, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, bro. Mm-hmm.
I had no clue.
Fair enough, man. It's all good. And also, just to add to my accolades, that year I got most improved student from at that time. I think George W. Bush was in office.
Did you say? You mean that copy that 600,000 other 8th grade graduates got that one? You got that piece of paper?
It said I personally wanted to give a congratulations to Amon Phillips. So I thought it was dope. I fell for it.
They can never take it from you, dog. Like they gave us a crime reduction award this week at work for the year of 2019. It's 2021 now, okay?
Yeah.
They gave it to us for 2019. I'm like, crime went up that year. Crime went up that year. What am I getting the award for? But I went in my locker, right, at work to put it in my locker with all the other bullshit. Now I see the very first one I got from my first year on the job in 2004 for crime reduction. I'm like, they've been lying for 16, 17 years. I'm taking this award, though. I'm taking this award because you know what? When they tell me, oh, you ain't do shit this year. Bop, whole award, and independent. Take that with you.
And that's what's wrong with the education system today. People get these goddamn trophies and they ain't do shit. Getting trophies for not doing shit. That is what's wrong today.
Also, before we leave the quick hits, happy birthday to our esteemed, the most humble man. He's changed lives. I mean, obviously, I'm talking about Dr. Martin Luther King. You know,
I don't know about humble, but yeah.
Well, I mean, he was humble from what I've seen, right? And I want to just give a snippet of something that he said in April of 1968, the day before he actually died. And I want y'all to just kind of break this down for me.
Yeah, I remember this speech.
To America is be true to what you said on paper. If I lived in China or even Russia or any totalitarian country, maybe I could understand some of these illegal injunctions. Maybe I could understand the denial of certain basic First Amendment privileges because they haven't committed themselves to that over there. But somewhere I read of the freedom of assembly. Somewhere I read of the freedom of speech. Somewhere I read of the freedom of press. Somewhere I read the greatness of America is the right to protest far right. And so just as I say, we aren't going to let any dogs or water hoses turn us around, we aren't going to let any injunction turn us around. Well, I don't know what will happen now. We've got some difficult days ahead. But it really doesn't matter with me now, because I've been to the mountaintop.
Cut out, bro.
Oh,
I would like to live
You cut out.
a long life. Longevity has its place. But I'm not concerned about that now. I just want to do God's will. And he's allowed me to go up to the mountain. And I've looked over and I've seen the promised land. I may not get there with you, but I want you to know tonight that we as a people will get to the promised land. So I'm happy tonight. I'm not worried about anything. I'm not fearing any man. Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord.
Yeah, man. So that was April 3rd, 1968 at the Mason Temple in Memphis, Tennessee. The next day, Dr. Martin Luther King was assassinated.
Those are poignant words. And
Yeah.
I'm realizing that I cannot look at McKinday sometimes because nigga, don't say snippet.
I am
when you
not
gonna
a nigga.
play the whole motherfucking
I am not a
speech.
nigga. Let me
No, I'm talking to a mind. I'm talking to a mind Phillips.
You know what? Guess what?
I gotta teach him what the word snippet means. That's all I'm saying.
The speech technically was over an hour long.
Yeah.
So
And you played it, and it's cool.
A 2-minute snippet, and it was like I wanted to.
That's not a
more than 2
snippet.
minutes.
That was more than 2 minutes. It's
I
fine.
apologize.
in all fairness,
It's
in all
fine,
fairness,
bro.
McKinday played half of Lean on Me
I did.
a couple weeks ago. So I mean,
I
we just
did.
got to get that shit,
Well,
get that shit in
I
order,
mean,
bro. But
again, for all he's done, man, he's more than worthy of 2 minutes and 37 seconds.
I agree.
Yeah.
No, I'll say, yeah.
I'm
I'll say
just
for
messing
sure,
with
like,
you,
No,
man.
I know, it's all good. But
No, but that is why me and Dion started laughing because we don't know when this gonna end. We gonna
well, I'm
Hey,
just glad,
Bundini
I'm
got
just
you,
glad
bro.
I'm just glad I knew the speech so I can really tune it out. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause, you know, when it was gonna stop, who knows? But you know, we all got the message from it, man. And what's crazy is, let me say this first: water hoses and dogs hurt. So I give the protesters and the people that were in the civil rights movement kudos, props, and you know everything for doing it, man, because it couldn't have been easy, man. And what Dr. King was doing was indicting white America, period, because he knew they weren't gonna stop doing this. They were just giving him low-hanging fruit and promising him what could be, you know what I'm saying, and what might be in the future. He knew he would never see it, man. It's just funny to me how people use him as the example when they want to get black folks to act right and not respond violently or protest with some authority.
What about Dr. King?
Basing their voice. Hey, bro. You're loud. And I lost my train of thought, bro. Fuck it. Go ahead. Go ahead, B.
I can't even take y'all serious no more.
This dude,
I mean,
he's
Well, to your point, Abasi, though, like I think what was really interesting to me is like when he went on that you know, what made Dr. King super dope and what really attracted him to the leadership role, or what attracted people to him being a leader. Like, remember, he was pushed into that. He didn't actually want to be like a civil rights leader in that way. People kept asking him and inviting him to speak, and they kept putting him in front. And one of the reasons why is because that boy can spit some game. When he hit you with I read somewhere about the freedom to woo wop the wham. I read somewhere, like that's game.
Bars.
Like he got game, right? So it's like, so he was propelled into that position because he could capture your attention with his phrasing and with his ability to speak, right? But the flip side of that is like Abasi said, everybody wants to give him this whole nonviolence thing. That's because the American system of celebrating Dr. King tends to only celebrate that part. But there's multiple clips of him talking about, you know what I'm saying, fighting fire with fire. There's multiple clips of him saying, we're not finna take this shit. You know what I'm saying? Now he came from the Christian order, so he had a little bit more of a restraint than maybe a Malcolm X. You know what I'm saying? But nah, he wasn't no, you know, pardon my French, he wasn't no hoe. You know what I'm saying? And the other thing, last point I say is like what makes that so interesting to me is that all of those things he's saying, them the same thing that group of white people was saying last week. That's the same shit. So like for all of the Trumpers out there, for all of the go hard, take down Congress, y'all should all be praying to Dr. Martin Luther King, because he is the reason why y'all can even do that shit the way y'all doing it now. He was one of the first to do it, particularly at the Capitol. So, y'all welcome.
You got something, Bossy?
Yeah, you went already, bro? Oh, you know what? It's just funny how people always say Malcolm or Martin when they really were two brothers of the same struggle in so many ways, man. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't about violent and non-violent. This one just really, like McKinney said, one would give you a pass. He might, because he was a Christian, he would use that verse, turn the other cheek. Malcolm, at the point, was like, nah, G, no cheeks at all, pause, none. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get this work or you gonna fall back, one of the two. And it's just amazing that, that they try to compare and contrast the two, man, but they brothers of the same struggle, man. And I wish that message would have been combined years ago, because who knows what impact it could have had and would have had. More people could have been moving in the same direction. Yeah, more people could have been moving in the same direction, man. Instead of two people going to the same goal on two different paths, you could have more. Boom, going. That's the impact.
That's the funny, like,
go ahead.
Abasi, do you think, or McKinney, either one of you, since it was
the Africans, okay. It's an African question. Let's go.
No, it's not an African question at all.
All right.
Why is it the way Malcolm spoke? Like, I did as much research as I can as a young black male, because obviously they were both around prior to us, but Malcolm was killed by his own people, right?
Supposedly. Say.
No, it was his wife saw the murder, so
supposedly. I got some shit I'll tell you. I'll put you on though. Go ahead.
So they say,
all right. So, but why? I guess my question is, why were they so adamant? It was because of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. They didn't understand the disrespect, or because obviously Martin Luther King was killed by a white guy across the street with a rifle. So I've always been
by the government.
I've always been interested in that story of as to why either one of you.
Well, there's one particular place you have to start at that time. It's called COINTELPRO, and it's a secret CIA group that was specifically targeting, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Fred Hampton, anybody who had power,
revolutionary potential,
right? Who had influence, Medgar Evers, anybody. And these papers were released maybe about 20 years ago. But yeah, J. Edgar Hoover started a specifical.
Spanish.
Minus 3.
Guy.
Minus 3.
He's bilingual. He's bilingual, bro.
Right.
It's Spanish.
Right. He started a specific federal program that was legit designed to find ways to infiltrate these organizations. And so the thing that happens with Malcolm, people say, and some documents support, is that Malcolm comes to find out that he doesn't believe that the black man is necessarily, the supreme being, and that white people are lesser than, which was kind of what was being kicked around in the Nation of Islam at the time. He starts to kind of look at humanity in a broader spectrum. And they don't like that, because at the time it was about black power. And if you're gonna try and soften the message, you need to go over there with Dr. King. Dr. King the same way. There's a lot of conversation about whether Jesse Jackson has something to do with it and all like that. Right? Like, end of the day, bro, you just got to accept that if you were a person of influence to the black community in the 60s and the 70s, then you were dangerous to America. You were public enemy number one. And so we have to use the tools that we have available to get rid of your ass, because we can't have this whole black unity, black power shit and keep control of the country. They managed to do it, though. They managed to do it.
I'm glad you said America the way you said it, man, because it's their America. It's the founding, air quotes again, people that can't see, air quotes, the founding fathers of America. If you had revolutionary potential, to make a long story short, what McKinney said, you had impact. If you could move the culture, like the movie Malcolm X, when he did this and then did this, and they got up and they moved, just like that.
No one man should have all that power, man.
There has always been a plan to keep America for the founding fathers and by the founding fathers built on the backs of people that shouldn't be here or that were here first. You know what I'm saying? And I do mean white people. It's been a country, America white. And right. And that's why I laughed at the MAGA slogan, Make America Great Again. Fam, this has always been y'all fucking country, bro. Excuse my profanity, Mom. This has always been y'all country, man. It's been a plan to keep America great for y'all for the longest. Way back to what McKinney was saying, even to now. It's just done through different venues and different sets of circumstances out here that's keeping it this way. You know what I'm saying? Now they give us the gold and the jewelry. They give us avenues to make money, bro. But it's still not a way out or a way up, bro. And it's still keeping us divided, and there's no way to get it.
But if you start trying to buy NBC, now we got a problem.
It's a problem.
You know what I'm saying? You start trying to own some, you know what I'm saying? Some finance. We got a problem. Like, I'm gonna tell you right now, who need to be on the watch for they ass is Killer Mike, because he done fucked around and started a black-owned bank, and it's all good right now, but they finna be on his heels, because if he finds a way,
be safe out here, brother,
to centralize the black dollar into that bank, especially since we don't have to live in Atlanta to bank there, right? Since you can you can be wherever you want, since finance is digital and worldwide. Do you know how many European white people will support a black bank just to fuck with the white people in America? Bro, Killer Mike need to have a full security detail. Him and his whole crew.
And his partners, because his partners aren't unknown dudes that I forget his name.
No, we
the black dude from Grey's Anatomy that's doing the commercials now for him.
Oh yeah, that's
Jesse Williams.
Yeah, but there's a politician that's his partner too, who's the one that helped him get the actual contract with the FDIC, the federal, insurance. So yeah, man, I'm just saying, like, end of the day, bro. There's this conversation. The thing that always makes me think when I think about Malcolm X, who is obviously one of my favorite people. Like, if you ever in my crib, you can see I got Malcolm X everywhere. The thing that, and I just watched that movie last night, actually, that Memphis One Night Miami joint, which was actually
crazy.
But
that is amazing.
I watched it was a black movie night. I watched Birth of a Nation last night. I
thought he meant the fucking 4-hour movie. I'm like, shit, boy.
No. I watched. Right. I mean, I've watched that a million times. But
are y'all? I know McKinney is. You're familiar with the movie, but are you familiar with what they did to the gentleman that made the movie prior to it coming out?
Birth of a Nation.
Nate Parker. Birth of a Nation.
They tried to shut him out. They tried to shut him out, shut him down.
They did.
Yeah.
Wait, you're talking about the second Birth of a Nation, not the original.
The second one, the most recent one.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So Nate Parker. Nate Parker produced, directed, and I watched it yesterday. And
he was this close to getting Me Too right before it came out. Right before it came out.
Well, they did, because the white people in Hollywood, first of all, he has the record for, he had a Sundance Film Festival. I'll finish quick as I can. Sundance Film Festival. He has a record of $17.5 million to buy the film, right? They were going to push it for Academy Awards and everything. He was accused of rape in college at Penn State. He was vindicated. They brought it up somehow right after the $17.5 million deal. I watched the movie last night. It should have definitely got it's been a while, but I just wanted to watch it.
Have you seen the original?
I do need to see that. I heard it was
No. You got to understand. You can't even fully understand the movie that Nate Parker did without seeing the original. The original was the first blockbuster movie of all time in America. There was no motion picture that did the same. It was the first movie that went like national. And Nate Parker's version is a retelling. The original
of Nat Turner, right?
Yeah, it's not that. The original is not what you saw.
They had the black man.
You need to check out the original.
Like a fucking
animal.
It was terrible.
When you watch that, it's not even anger. It's just like, man, like, wow.
But that, I mean, to Dion's Nate Parker point and how they try to get him out of here. That's also, let me revert back to Abbasi's point last week when he said, man, when they trying to get you out of here, they send the IRS and they send some sex allegations. This shit is real. This shit is very.
My shit is definitely being tapped. Like, I promise you. Like, I promise you. And partially, and this is how I say that. If I can be talking to somebody in my house without my phone being used, and I say, man, I need to really get up on them new, you know, I need to get some turntables.
yeah.
I need to get these new turntables.
yeah,
And then all of a sudden,
Gonna pop
I go on
off.
my Instagram and it's
Facts.
turntables in every ad, right? If that's
Yep.
the case, oh, I know you listen to me talk about this Black Power shit. I know you
Yeah.
listen to me talking about fuck all these institutional white racist. I know you hear that too. So I know that they in my phone on the regular. And at the end of the day, I'm just saying like, what I think about all the time, and I think of the Malcolms and the Martins and the Medgar Evers and all the rest of them, is if you almost know, and it sucks that this is the truth, but you almost know how powerful you were if they killed you before your time.
Oh, yeah.
If you get assassinated, the world will see your body of work for what it was about to be and what could have been. And you will be remembered, idolized forever. Right. But if you get right, you're nobody till somebody kills you, right? So it's like, so if you make it to Maya Angelou's year, it means that they don't really think you're a threat. It means that, you know what? You're getting your little positive vibes out there, but you're not a real threat. So there's this sad part. And I think unfortunately, young people in the streets who not thinking like that, I think they think similar though. They think because they're so used to seeing it. All the real leaders got killed. So if I don't get killed, then I ain't nobody.
Yep.
Here's what
Go ahead.
Here's what I propose to our Black brothers and sisters in our community, right? Outside of the MLKs that they observe as a holiday, I say we as a community stop fucking taking off days just to take off. Let's take off Malcolm X Day. Let's take off Medgar Evers. Like these Black historians that made an impact in our lives. Shit, if they birthday, I'm taking off this day.
I think the thing is, don't just take off.
Taking off. Okay.
Take off and do something.
Start taking off.
Stop. All right.
Take off and do something.
Yes.
Yeah, but take off and do something.
You know what's funny? To McKenday's point about, you know, how powerful you may or may not be, depending upon if they come get you or not. They still do that. They do it differently now. The most recent example to me was Dave Chappelle. His message through comedy, even though he's not my favorite comedian, you know, we had the argument here before, but his message through his comedy, bro, is potent, is powerful, and it's always history in it. You know what I'm saying? Yep. They wanted to control and tinker with his content. He wasn't having that shit, man. And, you know, it's funny. These guys aren't political figures, but they have impact on the nation, on the culture. People like Larry Hoover, Jeff Ford, all Tukey Williams, you know what I'm saying? All these gang leaders they put in jail.
Rick Ross,
Rick Ross, but to let these young people run amok and run wild, bro, because there's no control. When there's no control, there's chaos, and you can control chaos. If you do it in the right way, with the right method, you can control chaos and do what the fuck you want. You know what I'm saying? So they're still doing it. It's just, like I said earlier, it's just disguised differently.
Yeah, man. I didn't mean for this to turn into this. What, you got something, Dion?
No, I was just saying, Birth of a Nation. Here I come. I got to watch that one now.
Yeah, man.
You're not gonna
but I try to stay sequestered.
That's a good word.
That's a good word. We heard it before.
That's good.
All right, I'm just.
I
stopped so y'all can finish the sentence. But I like to stay sequestered when I watch these movies because if I go to Woodfield Mall after, I'm probably gonna slap somebody. So I try to stay in. Like, I'm sure y'all watch Higher Learning and went to college. Like, man, fuck you, man. I was at Northern when Higher Learning came out. It was out there for the weekend, and they pulled it because motherfuckers was going crazy.
Bro, let me tell you what's so funny about Higher Learning, bro.
It's a problem, though.
I thought, when I saw Higher Learning, I thought they was copying what me and my brother was doing at UIC. I legit thought they had secret spies at UIC, like, because we was leading the black. He was the president of the Black Student Union, the president of the Black Literary Guild. I was the president of the Black Music Guild and the vice president of the Black Literary. We was doing black shit all the time. So I was looking at that shit like,
bottle of wine.
Bro, I had the fro, bro. I promise you, I legit was like, these motherfuckers got spies out here.
You're silly dog. You know what?
I'm
glad y'all said that, man, because I hope through growth, and evolution and it needs to start young.
I say growth and development, Lord.
Yeah, I would not do that, fam. But, and you know that, we need to learn how to control our emotions.
Sure do.
When that movie came out, yeah, we were younger, and more easily provoked to become hostile and attack the enemy from the movie in real life. Now we have to move different, move smarter. You know what I'm saying? That's why I always try to tell people, man, you know, you might not believe in voting, go vote. The small votes, the shit that count. Save your money. Get these stocks and bonds, real estate, insurance. I had to tell somebody the other day. I can't believe they didn't know about this. there are insurance policies out here that when you die, it pays off your house for your kids and shit, man. That's simple. That's simple stuff that our culture has been. Dion, you froze, bro. It's simple stuff that we can do that we have not been doing because we have not had the game. You back, and it's a game changer. And I'm so happy your mom put that bottle by his workstation, bro. Good looking out,
bro. He got the big ass Kirkland Costco joint though.
Hey, that's
man,
fine.
they not paying us yet,
Long as
man.
he ain't got to get up.
Kirkland. Kirkland's actually
cool.
He got the Kirkland joint.
Small fact that I learned from my little sister Naima. Shout out Naima for knowing shit like this because she's a Tennessee whiskey drinker. Kirkland is made by the same people that make, I believe, Jack Daniels or one of the other
Jack
more
Daniels.
popular.
Jack Daniels.
So it's literally the same whiskey.
The same
it's
shit.
just got a different label on it. So
no, I fuck with him. I just didn't know he had it at the.
Hey, look.
You know, he got the big gallon at the.
They don't got
desk,
small bottles
you
at
know?
Costco.
No, you
No,
buy in bulk.
Yeah.
No, that was excellent. That was dope. We could probably do this all show, but let's get into one of our topics. Let's do this. You know what I'm saying?
One? That wasn't one? Jesus.
No, that was just a quick hit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like it's black excellence, man. You know how we do
good at these quick hits.
Let me ask y'all this, right? So, you know, the COVID shit is out here. There's now a variant that's supposed to be worse than that.
It's in Illinois now too.
Huh?
It's in Illinois now as well.
It's somebody in Chicago. But my question is, right, and I'm not mad at people trying to be creative, trying to get people out to their establishments that are open, right? So
hey, this nigga made me laugh, man.
So our question, okay, to the public. All right.
So easy.
Dion's question, okay.
No, our.
That's fine. Okay.
Y'all get to that shit, man.
No, I just really
fuck
want
you.
to know.
We went over this 20 episodes ago. Just ask the fucking question. Shit.
I just want to know. No, because you know Dion needs his credit. So
No,
Dion,
I said our.
no, I'm fucking with you.
God damn.
Look, no.
Fuck you, Abasi. Once again. Hey, once a show. Fuck you, Abasi.
Why
Get it out.
Why is
Fuck you,
everybody so
Abasi.
thirsty to kick it, right? Because you can't be inside, but they'll build an igloo for you outside. It's the same
Easy,
shit.
bro.
I don't get it.
That's really easy, man. People were not meant to be alone. People were not designed, created to be alone, bro. People miss the element of human interaction, dog. So those that are single or may not be in a relationship, they miss going to the bar on a Tuesday or a lowly Thursday, the beginning of the white people weekend, Thursday. You know what I'm saying? They miss that. And then businesses will not miss any opportunity to capitalize on the chance to get a dollar, to get their buck, because some of them fell back. Some of those stimulus packages they got, those loans they got, they don't last forever unless you're a big wig man. But you know, in your lifetime, in our lifetime, our generation, how many times have we been shut in for anything? Can't really think of that, bro. This is new people.
Other than when it snowed 3 feet, you know what I'm saying? Like you pretty much them the only times
ain't
everything
nothing.
shut the fuck down. Yeah.
That ain't nothing.
Nah, I
Still
feel
found our way to the vine with 3 feet of snow. Shit.
Yeah, that ain't shit. This had things shut down to where, you know, you couldn't, if you were with somebody in a relationship, you couldn't say, I'm mad at y'all for the bounce and go do something, go get a drink at the bar. You had to sit there or go sit in your freaking car in the garage and get drunk or get high.
Man,
and then come back to the house with people. You know what I'm
dead
saying?
ass. Yesterday I had to go pick up my glasses, right? Actually I should show these off because these are new. But yeah, there you go. There's the spectacles.
Got it up.
Black
I'm
rims.
smart.
I like you.
So I go down.
Brother smart.
It sounds really smart.
I go downtown, you know, to pick them up and come out, and I'm walking around downtown, and it ain't no people down there. Like it's bare. Ain't no cars. It's like a couple of handful of people.
This is Friday night, right? Friday night, right?
This was Friday. This was Friday at like 3:00, right? And it's nice weather considering that it's January. It was like 40-something degrees, wasn't no snow, wasn't no wind, felt good, man. And so I'm just roaming downtown, bro. And it's just like in my head, when I first came out the store, I was like, man, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pull up over here at that old Italian bar that's right off of Wabash, sitting there and talk to the old Italian bartender about the Chicago Bears and the Bulls, like straight Chicago downtown shit.
Lynch,
nah, not even a little bit, bro. Downtown, bro. That's them like nah, it ain't that. But yeah, just like sit there, have a drink. And like Abasi said, it's like, nah, I can't do none of that, bro. Like this shit closed. I got, I ended up at your old station, man, grabbing a beer from that bar that you can't even sit at that. I had to grab that to go. You know what I'm saying?
So hopefully they keep
beer?
it to go.
Yeah, hell yeah,
drink
to
shit.
go
I need
shit.
that to go shit. I need that to go shit.
For the Metro, you know, on Metro you can drink on Metro.
Oh yeah.
But a lot of that's why that's one of the reasons why
Okay.
that's one of the reasons why they passed that law last year that you could do to-go drinks in Chicago, because restaurants were stuck.
They were starving.
There's no way to make revenue. Bars, restaurants, so selling drinks to go. Remember, for about a month and a half, 2 months, I delivered liquor for a living. You feel me? And it's like when I tell you that it was a booming business, because where else was you gonna go? Either you went to the store or that was it. Like you had no other option. So, and you couldn't even at the first quarantine shit, you really wasn't supposed to leave the house. Like when they first started talking about quarantine, you wasn't supposed to leave the motherfucking house. It seemed like you was gonna get in trouble if you left the house. Home deliveries was popping.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Can I tell y'all this? And everybody here and everybody listening can attest to this. I've been on this drink to go shit for 15 years. There's no way in hell I didn't bought a $15.
You've been doing it illegally for 15 years?
Man, I'm out of here. It's time to go.
Not, bro.
My drink comes with me and the cup. Nigga, I didn't just pay for the mixture.
I've watched him do that. I'm like, why do you have a napkin wrapped glass with you?
Yeah,
I'm out of here.
He don't give a fuck.
Flash
My
taco.
$14,000 DUI scares the shit out of me. I need no more smoke whatsoever.
DUIs are so expensive.
$14,000, man, is not something I give a fuck.
That is
that
the
drink,
worst.
Fuck that drink.
I had to drive my guy car for like 8 months because he got to eat that shit. I couldn't imagine.
That shit's horrible.
And then they get another one. Like, bro, you that stupid?
Yeah, I ain't gonna say that. I got a homeboy that been there.
That's called rehab.
But yeah, mine used to be in Flash Taco with a napkin wrapped glass like it was his. I'm like,
oh, he's still like that now. We used to sit outside. I mean, this is real. Like I'm complicit.
Show me what you doing out
I'm complicit. I'm complicit in the bullshit, but the difference is I don't have to drive nowhere. So like when we kick it in Hyde Park, obviously I live over this way. So like, we kick it outside and we do some sipping, simple and plain. But I know I'm walking home. That's all. That's all I'm saying. I'm walking home.
Cool.
Hey,
I ain't saying what nobody else doing. I'm saying I walk home.
You ever been tipsy on your bike?
Man, I almost killed myself 3 times.
They can get
3 times I almost killed myself.
You know why he almost killed himself? Because he's looking down at the camera and smiling and shit.
No. The first time I was in Milwaukee, I was working at Summerfest. And it was the end of the night. It was like midnight or like 12:30, and I had been drinking at the festival all day and seen some concerts. And I'm riding my bike back to my mom's crib.
The sun beating your ass,
bruh. It was like 1 a.m., bro. Like it was late as fuck.
Oh.
But bruh, when I tell you, I had no idea how hard it is to stay balanced when you are drunk on a bike. It seems so simple, bro. Every time you slightly change your eyes this way. And you know what else I learned? Your ears have more to do with you balancing than your eyes. Your ears, I swear to God, I looked this shit up. I found this shit out because I couldn't figure it out. Like when the wind blew, bro, I would just be leaning.
Yeah, that's
because you don't weigh nothing but
that's some rider. That's some bike rider shit, bro.
I almost hit like 3 parked cars, bro. It got to the point where I just got off and walked that shit back because it was just like, I'm not gonna make it.
You need to eat.
It's the most dangerous shit in the world, man.
Let me ask you this.
Just to go back to the topic, but when I think it was, I don't know which one of y'all sent it, but somebody sent something from the Godfrey Hotel, and these young ladies were they were in the igloos, bro. I'm gonna get real. I'm gonna just say it like it is. Women need dick.
Wow.
Dudes need vagina. Wow. And let's be real, bro. March, we about to be a year in. If you're single,
that's real.
How possible, if you're not going out, is it to get a woman or a guy?
Joe, these bitches out here recycling dick. What you talking about, man? They go in they motherfucking.
What'd you say?
These bitches out here recycling dick.
That's recycle.
We don't call them that word.
Fossey, you say easy. How?
Easy, bro, because Corona didn't suppress anyone's sex drive. You know how many people took that trip to satisfy that urge from one side of town to the other, or
risk their whole life.
Short trip, bro. Because only because of this, bro. Because you know what? You've been
talking about new dick, new pussy.
You've been sleeping with this person. That doesn't stop anything either, though. But you've been sleeping with this person, man. You trust them anyway. because half people out here ain't using protection anyway. More than half of that. So you trust a person anyway. This might be the only year, 2020, where a handshake was more dangerous than a fucking STD, bro. A cough and sneeze more dangerous.
But you get me? I'm talking about new pussy.
Bro,
I'm talking about brand new.
Gave a fuck. You bet they start beating pussy in Walgreens, in Walmart, the stores that were open, dog, the dollar store.
Y'all should check out
gas stations and shit, bro. Really.
Y'all should check out. There's some new joint. I think it's on. I don't know if it's on Prime or Netflix, but it's got Tiffany Haddish and Sarah Silverman and all this. A bunch of these female comics, and they basically do a funeral for 2020, and they talk about a lot of this that way. Like Tiffany Haddish basically was like, I'm saying goodbye to casual sex. She was like, that was my go-to when I was at my lowest emotional. He was like, it's fucking comedy. She's doing it for a reason. But but she's like, when I was at my lowest, I could count on you casual sex at some random bar, some casual dude, some casual dick.
But it's like late 20 something sitting in a motherfucking igloo.
Mm-hmm.
It's 20 degrees.
I mean, look, man, let's be $100. Hold on, man. I'm not gonna act like people in an igloo is some kind of insanity. You know why? Because we live in Chicago and we all have stood outside with no coat on because we didn't want to pay for coat check in fucking January at negative 13 goddamn degrees at Nitro.
I didn't stand lines, bro.
Yeah, like people in Chicago. Oh, you lying motherfuckers.
No,
Chicago.
No.
Never stayed in line.
No.
People in Chicago.
The DA didn't stand in lines, bro.
You know this. McKinney saying that, bro. You are a well-known manager.
We don't stand in line.
Knock that off.
McKinney didn't stand in line with his hair. His hair was blowing everywhere. This nigga walked right to the door. Fuck out of here.
I am talking about prior to the professional career in entertainment.
Okay, say that.
We was all just regular guys trying to party like everybody else, man. Anyway, point is, no matter what, we do extreme things to kick it in Chicago. So them sitting in igloos ain't that extreme.
Yeah, I'm not knocking them. Like I said, when I first started talking, people miss the basic element of being human, which is interaction with another fucking human being. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think everybody's going to be like, once, I don't know, whenever it happens, everybody's going to be cool with like maskless interaction right in your face?
I think people are getting a lot of side eye, bro. No. I think even once the vaccines, once people start taking the vaccine, once all that's out, I swear to God, if you walk out without a mask, people are still gonna give you side eye because it's now a part of the consciousness.
This is the new norm.
It's over. Like our knowledge of bar meeting a girl, walking to her is over.
It's not over. It's not over. Joe, it's not over.
Can y'all stop that, bro?
Who walking up to a girl in a mask at a bar?
The first anybody that wants some pussy, what the fuck you talking about?
Right,
anybody wants some pussy? You gonna talk to her through your mask?
Yeah.
If she,
who the fuck? How you look? Hey man, you got some nice eyes, baby.
Nice ass.
If the woman you want to talk to, she got everything you're looking for physically, so awkwardly she's pleasing, and she tell you, hey, to talk to me, you got to wear a mask. You're not gonna do it.
Not to me, but I'm just saying, if you see a girl, she got an amazing body.
I know. And let's be fucking honest, bro. You gonna do it?
I'm trying to say this. She got an amazing body. It's nice the summer. It's August 2021. She got a tight dress. Her and the girls at the bar with a fucking mask.
Must be your birthday.
And then she pull it down and scare you.
Well, see, that's the point. So the point is, what's really gonna happen is if you really got game out here, you really gonna have to step your level up. How do you integrate this mask into your conversation? You dig what I'm saying? Because you do need to get the mask off. I agree with you, right? Shout out to Offset and them, mask off. But
Future, it's okay. Future.
Whatever. All them niggas sound the same to me. But
they are Future kids, bro.
But that's my point. My point is that number one, people have already. I remember when the first week of the mask thing got serious. I remember saying the most expensive piece of apparel by the end of the year will be the mask, because people will turn it into artwork, and they have, right? Everybody got a different kind of type of tone. So my point is, you're gonna have to integrate that into your flow to get her to pull it off for a second. I'm gonna even ask a chick for her ID real quick, like, oh man, you mind if I see your ID? Yeah, no, I work at the club. I just gotta establish real quick. Okay, can I see this? Okay, can you bring your mask down? Let me just make sure. Can you bring your mask down? I gotta make sure that up. Okay.
Oh, this is a 2-year-old picture. Come on, man. I can't. So
I love how things I say on the show in the past, very cruelly, because you guys are smart. Always come back and they are reiterated and reinforced by all you motherfuckers, bro.
Wait, what example are you talking about now?
What
did you?
When we were talking about flirting, women can flirt the same way for life. Men gonna have to do what? Evolve and change every time.
I remember that.
All the time, bro.
I agree.
He just gave a perfect example. Now you got to see her face by asking for ID or something like that. It never changes, dog.
Yeah. I just don't believe that I don't know when it's gonna happen when everybody says, "Oh, we're vaccinated everywhere." I just do not believe that people are gonna walk into. Everybody wants to get to 2018-ish, where they can just go into a bar and have fun and talk.
You assume that people actually, like, you know, to quote Vail, you assume that niggas actually have goals, bro. In a lot of ways, bro. It's a lot of people out here that can't wait to get back to the debauchery and the careless life that they was living because they tired of being responsible. They tired of looking at themselves in the mirror every day, trying to figure out what they supposed to be doing with their life. They want to get back to the distractions where they look like they look like they doing what they want to do.
Let's go here.
That's it. That's all I'm saying.
Our first mistake is this. When did the flu first arrive? It don't matter. Don't even answer that shit. Don't even answer that shit. Yeah. Don't matter. Where has it went anywhere? No. Our first mistake is thinking COVID can't go anywhere, bro.
Oh, I said that a long time ago. It's gonna be COVID 22, COVID 23, COVID 37. Yeah.
Mask for life, bro. That's it. Get with it or get left behind.
Shout out to COWBELLS, man, for predicting this shit.
That's real.
10 years ago.
A fresh air in a fresh pair.
That was crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. When he posted that, right?
Hey, look, y'all go check. When y'all see the video, I'm gonna post a video.
I was in the video.
Yeah, we all were. It was dope. It was a dope shit.
I was in part 2.
Fresh Air Syndrome, COWBELLS, my man.
Nah, he definitely
can't do it. Nobody can. I don't care what y'all say, man. By the summer, everybody gonna be at festivals. Everybody gonna be at clubs and bars.
Unless you got proof that you took that vaccine, bro. Like, and not the festival. Like, Ticketmaster is still trying. It got shut down. They're trying to redo a different version of it. Artists, your Futures, your Offsets, your Beyoncés, they're not going to do concerts for stadiums of people that are not vaccinated, bro. They're not doing it contractually. If you can't prove to me you got a test on your way in or you are not vaccinated, no show for you.
How do you think they're going to prove it? How do you think people are going to prove it?
You have, if you get vaccinated, you can. Yeah, it's just like when you was playing basketball.
You literally got to get a patch on your ID because ain't nobody gonna have no sheet of paper.
This ain't shit, but market of fucking
I can
beast.
make that.
Let's think about it, man. 666. Like niggas was talking about the chip.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like this shit is
happening. Those are my lucky numbers, by
the
way.
You know what I'm saying?
666 is.
You the devil, huh?
I'll tell you what, man.
They gotta put that on the ID.
This is why I like being.
You're right, Dion. Just like that donor shit. You're right, or your glasses or whatever.
You can forge anything, so it's gonna be nothing for somebody to have
proof, some insurance
proof that they got the vaccine and been nowhere near Walgreens, Advocate Healthcare, nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be all right.
Now you're right, bossy. You're right. But I'm just saying.
All I'm saying, I don't think it's gonna be like a sheet of paper. They're gonna have to. Like McKenday said, like, oh, you're a blood donor type person or you're a organ donor. It's going to be like that. It's fucked up, but I just feel like the world, as we know it, at least from what I see, everybody wants to get back to the norm. And
pick any movie.
If you want to know where the world is going, look at movies from 20 years ago.
Exactly.
Back in 1996.
Exactly. I was just about to say
that. They'll show you where we, quote unquote, where we're at now. Like,
Yeah, I was gonna say, look at any movie, look at Wall-E from fucking Disney and Pixar, bro. Like that movie is like at some point we know for a fact the Earth will be inhabitable. Otherwise, Elon Musk and them wouldn't be trying to go to Mars in the first fucking place.
Back to the Future Part 2. Yeah.
Right. We know that this shit is coming. What we don't know is when. And these are the small markers of things that will never go back. You know what I'm saying?
Here's a good question for all of y'all, since it affects us. When we finally, which as we know, everybody is waiting to come to the corner live, how many motherfucking masks you think gonna be in?
Masks?
How many masks?
Well, you have to wear the mask to get to your seat.
Get in.
Once you get to your seat, you can take it off. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking like this summer when it's so-called vaccinate city.
Mask.
Yeah, because they're not, because everybody's not getting the vaccination. And so this idea that like the people that are not going to have masks, they're going to be, this is what it's going to look like to me, because I was actually thinking about this too. It's like, you know, I'm walking outside, I'm headed somewhere and I don't have a mask on. People have two things to believe. One, I have the vaccine and that's why I'm not tripping. That's why I ain't got no mask on, right? Or two, I'm a renegade and I'm reckless, right? So here's the thing. How do you find out which one I am? People are going to have all of these weird ways to find out if you've been vaccinated. All these weird questions, to find out if you have the vaccine, if you're not wearing a mask. So if you're not wearing a mask, you're basically opening yourself up to interrogation at every fucking street corner.
Are you that guy? Because I'm like, I don't know if y'all remember Fresh Air Syndrome, how it started when Q was walking down the stairs. That's me when I come out of anywhere. I take that bitch off
immediately.
He comes out of mine's crib and he just throws the mask.
Oh,
I get to my car first. Then I take it off.
So if you walk in like into the store, like you masked up everywhere you are except for in your car.
Car to whatever place I'm going in, then from the place I'm going in back to the car. When I get to the car, I take it off. It's easy. It's easy, man. I have a job where
I walk out of Jewel and I take my shit off because I'm outside.
Okay. That's fine.
Are you walking down the street with a mask on, or are you?
I need to breathe, bro.
Yeah, I gotta breathe.
Actually, mine don't. It just dawned on me. Mine don't never wear a mask. Actually, I've never seen.
God got me. First of all, God got me. Let me start.
It just dawned on me though, like legit. Like I definitely don't.
Kende, you walk with one, or do you just wait till you go on the spot?
So here's the truth, right? So the building I live in, there's a lot of older,
man.
There are a lot of older folks that live here. The guy that's right next door to me has like serious respiratory issues.
You got an elevator, don't you?
No, I got stairs.
Boy, I was praying you had an elevator. It just was out of order or something, but okay.
Yeah, ain't no elevator.
Damn.
But no, the guy that lives next door actually has like a whole respiratory machine. And so because of the people that live in the building, on a number of occasions when I've left, I didn't have my mask on. I have it like in my pocket or whatever. And it makes them uncomfortable. So because of that, because they cool people, like I wear my mask when I leave.
Yeah, you the boogeyman.
But I will say when I'm outside, like kind of like a bossy said, like, I mean, one, I ain't going nowhere. Where the fuck I'm going? But yeah, when I'm walking.
I'm just saying when you go over to Whole Foods, are you wearing your mask?
I am partially because of leaving my crib, and also because I don't want to be standing outside when I get to the door of Whole Foods and then putting it in. I usually got on headphones. Like it's a lot of shit. Yeah. I just want to be. I want to be in rotation, bro.
I'm done with this shit, man. Fuck COVID. Fuck 19.
I got that.
Fuck the variant. Fuck everything that's coming. Keep doing what y'all doing, man. They out here bullshitting us any fucking way. This is the new flu. It's going to be that. Bossy said it's going to be here. Do what the fuck you got to do. Just make your circle smaller and stop fucking being thirsty to fucking kick it. It ain't that fucking important, period. Because all you're doing is spending money, being cute, and getting drunk. You can do that shit at the fucking crib. What it really boils down to is you want another motherfucker to see how cute you think you are.
They got to show off. They got to show off shit about on Amazon during COVID.
Yeah, man.
Because
I don't even buy shit no more, bro.
Bezos is a trillionaire now. Because
I was about to say that, Dion. Yeah. Bro, I was like, look, bro, I got paid yesterday. I was sitting here. I was looking at my account. I was
like, season.
I was legit. I was just like, man, I don't have nothing to spend on. All my bills. I was like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pay all my February bills just to fucking use the money. Like, let me go.
Why not leapfrog? I ain't got no fits. I ain't buy no gym. I ain't buy no shoe. For what?
I'm still buying my kicks now.
I bought a pair of shades. That's what I bought yesterday downtown. And also, shopping downtown, nigga, it's so many sales downtown
outside
right
of
now, bro.
Food and my bills.
No clothes.
Bro, let me tell you something.
No clothes.
Take a payday. Take a payday, go down to motherfucking downtown Chicago, hit the shopping district. Nigga, it's sales on top of sales. I bought a leather coat for $89. Nigga. Damn. All real leather.
Filene's basement.
Nice and warm.
Why does nigga say that so calm, man?
Filene's basement. I couldn't even get
it. Still open?
Hell no.
Can I transition?
No, I'm fucking with you, man.
Can I transition real quick? We were going to get into something, but I need to ask y'all opinion on this. So my cousin just hit me, right? This is like live. My cousin just hit me. I'm going to see him tomorrow. My other cousin and their brothers.
Yeah.
No. They're my two cousins. My two cousins are brothers, right?
Okay.
My one cousin, who's the younger brother, says, "Fam, when I see you, like, it's cool if we kick it, if we all kick it, but I don't fuck with dude like that. We gotta just, bust a couple."
Talking about his brother.
Talking about his brother, right? The funny part is the older brother's like, shit, we cool, we good. So I guess I'm asking, perspectives on things, point of views on things are way different. Now these niggas are blood fucking brothers. And for one to say, shit, we cool. The other to say, I don't fuck with dude like that.
Which one
Seen that
older?
before, bro. The one that says it's cool.
The one that says it's cool is older, right?
Exactly.
I've seen it before, man. That's why I look at me and my brothers and my cousins. I'm gonna keep the brothers as like when I see other families that go through that, they literally don't fuck with each other. I've seen brothers shoot each other. I'm like, dude, I could imagine that it's for me and my brother. We tell each other we love each other, and we mean that, bro. But you never know what happened, bro. I don't know their life situations. You do. What happened? What they beefing over? What it's about, and why it's unresolved. On top of that, the main point is why it's unresolved, bro. Because I mean, if somebody really wronged somebody, and there's no end to that situation, feelings aren't gonna change.
Yeah. No, I agree, man. One thing. When I learned that what Abasi just said, when I learned that there were people with brothers and sisters that they didn't fuck with,
that's
I was
weird
teaching.
to me.
It was my second year teaching, and I had this assignment. My first day of school, I would always do this assignment that would be like, tell me about that cousin that used to get you into trouble. If you got siblings, tell me like what's your favorite thing about your older brother or your sister or whatever. Like I just assumed that everybody's relationships with their siblings was like mine. You know what I'm saying? Like that they rolled each other like that. And when I started reading some of them answers, bro, it was one shorty particularly was like, bro, if I see my brother, he dead on sight. And I was like, what? And he was like, I'm shooting that motherfucker. He was like, bro, he stole all the furniture out my parents' house. I had to live on the street for 2 weeks because he stole all the money and they couldn't pay rent. Like he was highly pissed off. He was like, if I see that dude, I'm a killer. And the part for me that was crazy was like, if you actually feel about that, about your brother, which you clearly do, nigga, we in school. Like, you couldn't wait for somebody to ask you this question so that you could tell us how much angst you have for your brother. Thankfully, I don't have that kind of experience, but I didn't realize it until that moment. Like, oh, I can't assume everybody rock with their siblings and they fam like that, bro.
And I guess I get that, but it was just weird to read because
what you gonna do then? That's the real question.
Because you going to the event, right?
What you gonna do?
I'm going to my other cousin, my older cousin crib, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because that was my initial destination. The crazy part is I called my older cousin. I said, bruh, I know it's been some shit, but is it cool if he come through to make it easy? Because I ain't going that far, right?
You invited him?
No, I'm going down there, right?
Right, but did you invite the cousin to say it's not cool?
No, I didn't invite him.
Okay,
I called Big Cuzzo first. I mean,
Okay.
they both still my big cousin, but I called the oldest cousin first. I said, look, is it cool? He was like, shit, we can be cool. It ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Right, because it's his crib. He like, I ain't shit finna change for me. If dude get here, he got a problem, then he gonna have to move the fuck around.
Big cousin got home court advantage though, bro.
Exactly.
That can you got to be a mediator at some point.
Exactly, right? So then I call Lil Bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I'm gonna be over there. It's cool. He like, man, shit, it's all right. Now, literally, the nigga just texted me like, bruh, like it's cool. You know what I'm saying? I come over there, but I don't want to just be over there all day. Like, man, you got to bust some fucking blocks and, you know what I'm saying, get on some, just chill shit. Like, my
it seems like you closer to the little cousin, but the older cousin is the one hosting the shit.
I am. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But, big cuz is in a different state.
We got a COWBELLS style moment for Amon.
I'm just asking, bro, like, because I was really about to go into the next topic and that shit just blew me. So I'm like, just live.
No, I mean, we should still go into the next topic. At the end of the day,
we're going to get to it now.
At the end of the day, you're going to have to figure that shit the fuck out.
Yeah, it's on you, bro.
Yes.
For sure. No names dropping.
That's two for the show, but yeah, that's on you. Get your last.
Get over there whenever you're getting over there, bro, and then have younger cousin come through later. So when you about ready to go about an hour from leaving, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then you can bounce. So you won't be there that long. That way everybody's happy.
Yeah, well, it's more to it, man. I tell motherfuckers off mic, off camera.
I mean, that's basically what's gonna happen next time
take the
Dion
blick with
have
you,
something
bro.
at his
Take the
house.
blick
I'm
with
gonna
you,
just
dog.
come late.
Oh, you
So I
keep
can
that.
leave early.
Fuck you. You don't know what my house look like yet.
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna come
Fuck.
real late so that when everybody else leaving, I can just be like, oh shit, I made it though. I made it. I was here, my nigga.
You here? Here you go. You want one?
You got that extra? Yeah, you got that extra?
Yeah, I got that.
That's actually pretty funny though, dog.
Well, 20 minutes and it's gonna kick in.
All right. What we on now? What we on?
Tyrese party.
This may ring true. This may ring true for everybody, right? I know I can probably attest to this. Does jealousy / crazy turn you on in a woman?
Fuck
Does that
no,
turn you
man.
on?
Hell no.
No. When you said that shit, I was just like, no.
Hey,
I don't know if I believe y'all, man. I remember a show earlier. Maybe it was the foot stepping on episode, a foot on the face episode.
That was
where-
early in the game.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
Dion. That
Early,
was
man,
Dion
but no.
favorite. That one
Yeah.
of the top watched.
But check this though. I remember him saying he want to step on her face and
Who's
he wants some he wants some feedback. I remember you. I remember McKinley also saying he want one with a little feisty. He don't always want to be told yes. He wants some pushback. So both you
I did
motherfuckers
not
stop,
say the
bro.
word. You are misquoting the fuck
wanna go
out of me
back?
right now.
Definitely, you definitely said
We
that.
can go back.
I did not say those exact
We gonna
words
go
like
back
that,
and
bro.
listen to that, dog. Well,
No,
okay.
I will
Am I
guarantee
paraphrasing?
you. Yes, you're paraphrasing. I definitely.
But am I off beat,
YouTube
though?
is
That sounds like some rapey ass shit. That sounds like some I want you to tell me no.
bro. No,
Yeah, that
bro.
sounds like some rapey
No,
shit.
no,
I would
no.
not say
Now
that
you
shit.
reaching to
Said
defend.
rapey
Nah, bro, that's some rapey ass
bro.
shit, bro. I would not say
No,
that
dog.
shit. It's,
You can-
I get what you're saying.
Said
I get
rapey.
what I was talking about was the idea that I don't
How did you
always
take the left field like that?
because nigga
Exactly.
you said it was a direct
Because-
quote
no,
and it was not a
no,
direct
no,
quote.
He didn't want
Nobody
no
said
parts
it was
of it.
rapey,
He
but
didn't want
you.
no parts of it. He
It
didn't want no
wasn't
parts
a
of it.
direct
my God,
quote.
bro.
I'm just making sure that we clear it's not a direct quote. It's not a direct quote.
Look, here's the thing.
Hey,
let me.
YouTube is
Dion,
amazing.
I got it, Dion. Check it out. There's nothing wrong. Actually, I think it's sexy as fuck if your woman
Love it.
lets you know that she gets jealous of another woman. Something about that in my ego, I love that shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, how far you take it, don't bust my windows, don't pop up where I'm at, type of shit. But there are just certain things that a woman can do to make you feel like,
Why?
she's paying attention. I
Oh.
love. That's me though, bro. That's me. This is
I'm
That's-
asking you
Okay,
why.
okay. So for me, I like when a woman lets me know that she want me. You know what I'm saying? Like you want the D, right?
They don't have to be jealous though.
It doesn't, but it may not come off as jealousy. If a woman,
Exactly.
if a woman, if we're sitting there, if I'm sitting there with my
But your
wife.
question was about jealousy though.
I don't.
Yeah,
so
man.
No, I went
y'all
to
pay for it,
ETC though.
I'm about
I
to
went
give you an example. I'm
etc.
about to give you an
Cetera.
example. If I'm sitting at a bar or sitting at a table with me and my wife, and a woman walks past, and I'd be like, man, you ain't see her look at me? Like she just stalking me, right?
I'm not saying.
Your wife should get jealous.
No. My wife,
Not saying.
my wife, if she peeped it, she would be like, that bitch on your neck. I like that. I like the fact that you see the other bitches peep me because you know the
That's
type
totally
of nigga
different
you
though,
get.
B. That's totally different though.
That's
Okay.
different.
It's
That's different.
Form,
Yeah.
It's a form of jealousy. In my that's a
To-
form of
to
jealousy.
you.
in my opinion.
To you, that's cool.
To
To you.
me, right?
Observing
Now-
something is jealousy?
That's an
She observed
observance
it.
of mine.
Yeah, she
I don't think
observed
you
it, and then she
understand.
mentioned it. Like, that's not
Yeah.
jealousy.
I'm telling you how I quantify the word.
That's not jealousy, is what we're
It's
trying
just
to
not
say.
jealousy. Yeah, it's just like she
What's a
pointed
five?
something out that she
Six
saw.
Look up
dollars,
the
bro.
definition, Bucko.
Thank you. No, my nigga, you
Look
know
up the
what I'm saying?
definition, Bucko.
This is what I hate. Just like Abasi was able to redefine how I thought being in the friend zone was, that is what it is for me. It may be something different for you.
Not jealousy.
It's not a good. Yeah, it's not a
It's
good.
not really
All
good.
right, go ahead.
We'll go. No,
my friend
we'll
will be
go
on
like
friend,
good. We'll go jealousy, not jealousy, jealousy. So Abasi or
Okay.
McKinney go now.
What happened? We go what?
We're not gonna do two straight that agree with it, and then the last two that don't.
Oh, I'll say
All I'm
this,
saying.
man. Like
I'm not
I
with the
agree.
all
jealousy.
that shit,
I'm not
man.
You
with the- I'm not
Abasi,
with the thin line between love and hate
African
crazy.
motherfucker.
See,
not with
that's
that.
the problem right there, though, Amasi. That's the problem. So the problem is
African
a person who's jealous. You just said you're not with the thin line between love and hate versus
Exactly.
Jealousy,
That's
though.
jealous.
That's crazy.
Right. But the problem is when they have those first indicators of that type of jealousy, there's
Flags.
nothing that will stop them from getting to the thin line in love and the hate version. And so that's my whole point. So do I understand where you coming from when it says yes? Is she willing to fight for me? Does that make me feel good? Absolutely. Does she fit? If she's shitting on another chick, does she see me around and she's like, well, that chick ain't shit, woo out the wham? Does that make me feel some kind of way? Yeah, because it's making it seem like, you know, you feel like I deserve a higher caliber. Whether you wrong or right, you coming from a place of appreciation for me.
That she is.
So yes, but the minute you show it, I don't know how to turn that valve off. And so you could very likely, and I experienced this shit 20 motherfucking 20. You could very likely be on some thin line of love and hate shit, thinking it was sexy, that you was jealous. No, that motherfucker is dangerous, my nigga. And that's why you don't fuck with it, because it's the slippery slope. Jealous for sexual attraction can turn into
and chasing niggas down the alley for the D.
If she jumping gates and chasing down the alley, she riding shit out that dick. That you in trouble. Just
I will say the most jealous women have the best sex.
Y'all stupid.
The most jealous women have the best sex. I'm gonna just say that out there.
Not best.
They got some top shelf shit though. They got some top
no, the bet not. I'm with you, but I'm going TP2.com. Not best, the greatest. The greatest sex. Greatest sex I've ever had. Yeah, okay. When I brought it up, right? So when you're kissing in the corner at the club because this other girl just was staring at you, and then your girl comes and bites your bottom lip.
That's some shit Amon do all the time. Amon
and say,
well, back in the day,
y'all some wild
Amon
boys,
used
man.
to kiss the fuck out of girls
back
in the day, bro.
And then your girl says, "Hey,
the kissing this nigga I knew, bro. I ain't never seen nobody just slob
y'all." We sit in the club, and then out of the blue,
I didn't kiss bitches.
The motherfucker says,
"You think about Tim Skeet."
Somebody told me they saw you one day, bro.
Are we done? Can I finish what I was trying to say?
You and Tim were like the Steiner kissing brothers, nigga. Like y'all had on the same fucking outfit. Y'all was out there to kiss the shit out of bitches at the bar. I'm just saying that. Anyway, my bad, Dion.
No worries. Are you guys? Are we Hyde Park or Divine? When were they doing that?
No, this was back in the day. This was back in the day.
Okay. So the funny thing is, and I'm kind of gonna blast my wife off. But I'm not going to say when I'm blasting her off, but she'll know. So we're in a club, and this isn't her. So if she bites your lip while you kiss and say, you know, I'll kill you, right? That shit turns me on, bro.
What the fuck?
I don't know why. You know, I'll kill you if you did. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
I guess it's the idea that
if
like,
you don't understand
pressure. There's pressure, like I guess there's like this idea, like
you're like another woman is into you, or they may feel that way. All right, then
you take death threats.
No, man.
Is that what we're saying?
This is how I knew he liked that shit. You know, when I saw this question, I knew that was a yes for him.
Right.
I just had to be sure if McKinney was gonna be honest if he liked it or not. You know what I'm saying? He just explained himself. Okay, I was going back to.
So there's a picture that,
bro. But when I see a woman get jealous over me, my mind was somewhere else. That let me know I ain't did my job. If she walking past and she bad, and I'm here with you,
she don't know her spot. She don't know her role.
I'm with you, man. If you insecure about me looking at somebody walking past, bro, I'm not on my A game.
I don't see that as insecurity.
Women have in a.
If she just brings it up,
like this, bro. I'm gonna tell you like this, dog. When we talk on the show, I see who's been through the game, through these streets, and who hasn't, bro. I see our levels of experience in these motherfuckers, bro. I can see it, dog, and it's evident in our answers and responses, bro. So, knock it off, Kende, man.
Bossy X just Pinnacle
just kicked in, bro.
That nigga
Pinnacle just kicked in.
So,
I mean, I'm gonna let that ride, but this nigga needs to look up what my motherfucking name is face. Don't ever come at me with no motherfucking shit.
If you felt convicted, then
I'm murdering you.
I didn't say no name, bro.
Oh, you can be. I hope you ain't talking to me, because I'll murder your ass. Married, I'm married now, but you don't know me back in the day. Yeah, yeah. To me, whatever. Continue as you were saying. Whatever the fuck you're saying,
bro. I'm talking anyway. Thank you. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Such gratitude. You know what I'm saying? You're a fine student.
Yeah.
You know
what the fuck is over to your left top, bro?
I see that ass, not you. You know what I'm saying? I see insecurities when I see that, bro. Jealousy is insecurity to me. Why do you have to be jealous of someone else?
I agree.
I'm here with you,
No, I
give you
agree with
100%,
that.
bro. That's it. That's really it, man. It's that simple.
I agree. I think the idea that like somebody's gonna fight for you is this idea that you feel like you need to be fought for, which means you don't feel like you are who you are or that you are enough. And so yeah, I think that a person having to fight for you. Now, Dion didn't say that she has to. Dion said he likes it when she does. Yeah, he said she likes it when she does, and I certainly understand where he's coming from.
But hating ass niggas say that. That's what they do. So we'll go ahead.
Like legit,
who's a hater?
but legit.
Who's a hater?
But legit. He basically is saying like,
I got a name.
It's basically somebody showing you that they appreciate you to the degree.
Yeah,
they appreciate you. They appreciate you.
It's funny how you never let this dude like he's trying to explain what I was saying since he might be somebody that you'll listen to.
You are the king of cutting people off, bro. Knock it off, B. Knock it off, man. Come on, bro.
Hence my name. You see it? Look in the bottom left corner of my motherfucking picture. You're right. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Cowbell, right? Get your ass out of here.
Need more cowbell.
More cowbell, right?
Need more cowbell.
Fuck your ring, man. Keep it moving.
All right, man. Look. Before it gets ugly out here in these streets,
get your goof ass out of here, man.
Let me remind.
You talking to me?
Yeah, that shit. I just didn't understand what you were trying to say, man. It's just
I
we're having I'm having a fun.
I don't know why you personalized that. For one,
because you immediately when I said something, you immediately said that. All I said was I like, just like McKinney even tried to say. I said I think it turns me on. That's it. That's me. Just like you always say to you.
Whoa. Don't say my name and turns you on the same sentence, bro. Like keep that shit clear.
Hey, man.
All that shit, bro.
Usually Kevin comes when I'm talking to you, unfortunately. I don't know why.
Way too much, man. Stop. Please stop.
Hey, look, Dion's getting amped. Dion, if you're gonna get amped, man, just back up from the mic.
No, I'm back. I'm all right. I'm right here. Right.
Talk your shit.
And it's funny because when Kevin get brought up, I'm talking to McKinney all the time.
Nope. Stop saying that. Why'd you say it again? It was not necessary. You just unnecessarily doing this shit.
As long as you heard it, man.
Ahmad.
All I'm trying to say on the topic.
Next fucking topic, man.
Like, all I'm trying to say on the topic, I'm already done with that. It depends on the person. I don't think there's any insecurities on the woman's side or the man's side. I think, I believe it was Anna Olivia brought it up on the page. She had posted something about they got in an argument, husband and wife, and then he said, I got to
She was in the car behind.
Yeah, she was in the car behind him.
That was funny.
All I said was it's just like, all right. You know what I'm saying?
How often can you have jealousy without insecurity, though? How often can you have jealousy without some form of insecurity?
Just like he was saying earlier, I think maybe jealousy was the wrong word used.
Right. Because
jealousy is strictly this, right? If I'm out, I know you fucking with this bitch. That's
say strictly because it's not strictly anything.
Different. That's jealousy, and maybe I used the wrong word.
No. His point is that jealousy comes from a place of insecurity, and that's what he just meant was if a person. No. He was trying to clarify, Bossy. What he was saying though is that
I say insecurity in the first place, though.
You're right. No, I'm saying I think, and that's what he's saying.
I don't know why it sputtered the way it's.
I gotta let you finish.
It takes Dion a while sometimes to get there. That's all.
Check yourself.
Cowbell.
I just love when I say shit.
Respect my cowboy. Respect my cowbell glisten lips.
I agree, Bossy. I agree.
Respect.
Amon, do we have any more topics or what's happening?
Mine don't even try.
Respect my cowbell. What do you respect my cowbell? That shit's funny to me. I don't know why, but whatever. Yeah.
That's
remember
it's
from
everywhere.
From the thread about we need more cowbell, aka we need more Dion. No, okay.
Wow. No. I remember that, but yeah, I don't.
Nah, it's okay.
It's
He's angry man today. Man, sit your ass down.
There's no chance you could ever make me mad or upset me or get me off my square any more than that one episode that never aired, bro. So
no one's trying to, bro.
I didn't say you were.
No one's trying to do that.
Okay,
that episode trying to do that.
We won't have any black on black crime on this.
No one's trying to do that, bro.
Know that.
Love you.
Hey,
love you too, brother.
Love you too.
Hey, I feel like the
Serious
black dude,
though, you might be bullshit.
I didn't look up cowbell and everything. I don't know what I'm looking up what cowbell means. I didn't Google shit and everything, but I'm like, I'm lost.
The level of petty.
I'm done. This nigga actually Googling.
Yeah.
He Google cowbell, bro.
When the cowbell goes off, that means start and stop.
Bro, no. Hey, wait. So now I understand. You really don't know this reference. Dude, are you familiar with the Saturday Night Live Will Ferrell needs more cowbell sketch?
Nah, bro. Nope.
Okay. That explains everything.
All good.
Okay.
All right, cool.
You should check that out.
Y'all sound bullshit, huh? I don't know what that is.
Like the fact that you showed me the Google, I know you ain't bullshitting right now.
I don't want to stop pod, man, but if y'all
this nigga mine is fucking entertained.
Yeah, man.
You have to break this into 2 episodes.
This is great. But look, once again, we ended 30,000, man. So shout out to everybody that watched that.
Dope. Good business.
Oh, before I forget, my man, brother Twan Gabs, is going through now his 2nd stage of cancer, and it's stage 4 men's breast cancer. And I posted in the group so everybody can know. It's just crazy that he's back in this position again. And we actually talked about this before this even hit him again. And please support. It's on the page with prayers. Share it.
He's almost to his goal. He's almost to the goal that he needs for that operation.
So let's do that. Let's show him where the corner is at for him, because he dropped some jewels in that episode. And at the end of the day, he's a dope dude. He's a father. And I just love everything about him, man. And
one thing I say to that, man.
Artist.
Yeah, one thing I say to that is the same like with Twan is like with Timbuktu, man. One thing that I don't know, some people may or may not know.
Tim didn't want nobody to know.
He didn't want nobody to know, but other than just not wanting to know, when it became, a real difficult time for him, he wrote a letter. And in that letter, he asked that it not be published until he passed. And in that letter, he talked about why he didn't want people to know is because he didn't want people to feel any kind of way about his life. Like he didn't want people to feel sorry. He didn't want people to feel bad, because he felt like he had lived a solid life, a positive life. Like he felt happy with what he had. And he also talked about this idea that like nobody controls when they go anyway. So don't spend no time feeling bad about, some shit that we can't control in the first place. And I'll say that about Twan. Is Twan throughout all of this shit, bro. Even the picture that you posted, like he got a big smile on his face, bro. Like Twan has been living for real in a way that many of us probably don't even know how to live since he first got that diagnosis. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, certainly important that we support the brother. Certainly important that we, keep him in our prayers. But also, I don't think he want nobody to feel bad for him. You know what I'm saying? Like feel happy for the brother for whatever moments he get.
He's still working. Album's still coming. I mean, like, it's just amazing, man, what he's doing. Go ahead, Bossy.
No, just a quick question, man. Like, how common is that amongst men? Is that what people try to classify as toxic masculinity? I hate the word toxic. That trait that we are too proud to want anybody to feel bad for us or help us or, have sympathy or pity because we're going through something. How common is that?
I think it's very common, right? Because
and why?
Because again, like Kenny just said, I don't want nobody to feel sorry for. I don't want no fake love around me. I don't know if it's real or not, right? So maybe it's easier for me to not even tell you what's going on with me. You know what I'm saying? And then you just and then once you're gone, everybody's like, man, he didn't say nothing. I wish he would have. My thing is, let's be transparent, fellas. Like, let's really be transparent so you can get to the core of whatever an issue is. If you need help, if I can help, then fuck it. Let me help you, right? At the end of the day. Because at some point, maybe I'm going to need help. I'm going to need a shoulder to lean on. You know what I'm saying? So
that's a process, right?
And it goes to what Abasi was asking. Twan said it out his own mouth on our show. You got a boy on the porch, a girl on the porch. The girl fall, oh, you okay, baby? And the boy, get up, boy. You all right. You know what I'm saying? And that's that That's that masculinity thing
But
that
also, but I also
fathers
think,
grow up and teach their kids.
but I also think it's about, I think it's a little slightly different in this case because you're talking about mortality. And I think that people who, you know, people talk about this all the time. If you had a near death experience, whether it's a disease or not, whether you was, you know, somebody put a gun to your head and, you know, you just end up not shot that night. That forces you to think about life differently. And I think that in this case, we're talking about people that are really looking at life as it is and not like they're identifying factors, right? It's not that I'm a man. It's not that I'm an adult. It's not that I'm light skinned, dark skinned, tall, athlete, celebrity, or otherwise.
Right.
It's just that I recognize now that life and death are synonymous, and I have to be able to live a way that can be celebrated. I ain't gonna lie, man. One of the, and I was saying this a little bit earlier about that whole Malcolm X shit. Yeah, is I wonder sometimes, like, if I were to go in the next 3 to 5 years, would the response to my death actually bring out more information about my legacy? Would more people tell stories about me and my impact on certain shit that they're not telling now because I'm alive and because I'm still doing it, right? Versus dying in my 90s. How many people are still going to be alive that were there to experience the shit that I was doing? You feel what I'm saying? So like there's definitely this idea of legacy is important. And I think that when you die, how you die plays a role.
We have to, like, I love our generation of men and women. We change and shit, you know. This is one more thing I wish we can change. I hope we do change, man. We have to get away from that, you know. Not want people to help us or feel sorry for us, bro. You know what I'm saying? Be expressive. Be transparent. The word that you guys all use today. Be transparent, man, because that's gonna breed a different lane of learning, a different vein of feeling, and it's okay to be emotional when emotions are running high. Because if you don't be emotional when emotions are running high, bro, you pin that in. That's a problem.
Bossy.
It's a problem. What up?
Bossy, you're my guy, man. Although I hate how you play board games. You're my guy, bro. Fuck you in board games and how you win them. You'll always. And I still want my rematch. Maybe Monday could be involved and actually show up to see how great a bossy in board games. It's actually kind of weird how good he is at it. America, Brazil, and Costa Rica.
That was not a board game. That was one of them.
It's a game.
No, we played 2-minute drill. What was it called? 5 minutes.
5 second
game.
Yeah.
5 second rule.
Yeah, 5 second rule.
Yeah, I ain't buddy.
I'm not okay. I'm sorry. You have no idea what goes on there. But Kende, I
Who
need
just
to come
walked
get
in?
that.
Hold on, no, turn the goddamn camera. Who just walked in?
Man, you have to have some class.
Turn the camera.
Hey,
Get your own, mine.
Is that your
I'm
cousin?
tired of you using my catchphrases.
It's his fine ass cousin. That's what it
Stop
is.
using my catchphrases. I'm gonna slap you.
Oh, you know what? McKenna's a good detective. Very good, good sir. Very good.
Hey, Mom, before you go to McKinday, could you do me a favor and explain what's happening next month? Because we haven't let our people know, and it's actually next week, and I already got my plan in it for our segments. Segments.
I'm like, what?
Introduction of the segment.
Just briefly.
Yeah. So basically, next, I don't know why you asked me to do this. It's more of my thing, but
your idea.
Yeah. But next month. So basically each week each of us is gonna host a segment. I believe Bossy's gonna do a music segment. You all been seeing him on the page. Actually, shout out Bossy, bro. I had not seen old girl, the one that's got the album, the interlude or whatever.
Jasmine, Ashlyn.
Yeah. I had no idea who she was, man. I listened to that yesterday on the train. That shit was nice, man. So yeah, Bossy's gonna do his music joint. It'll be like a 5 to 7, just a Bossy. You won't have no interruptions. I believe
probably Henry.
I got a host of entrepreneurs that I'm lucky to know and have worked with, and so we're gonna highlight a lot of the Black entrepreneurs out here that are doing work. I believe Dion, you're doing what are you doing? Sports? No, you're not doing sports. You're doing food. Right. Dion's gonna be your foodie, and then Amon is gonna get you up on your kicks, man. Like you know,
with you, with you guys
we give
involved.
Amon a lot of shit. We give Amon a lot of shit, but I will say the shit that he knows about, he really does fucking know about. Basketball ain't one of those things. 'Cause I found out half the shit you said the last show was a whole lie. Q called me and Dion, gave us the real story.
Thank you.
Nigga been lying.
Thank you.
First of all,
through his teeth.
Fuck
Through
you.
his entire mouth.
No. Cause y'all not gonna do this. Y'all not gonna do this.
He was on the team, bro. He was on the team.
Bruh, you can't say that you was the starting guard and you wasn't the starting guard. You just can't say.
I said no. The question was,
did I start? That's all we're saying.
I said yes. I started some games. Yes.
You didn't stay some games.
Yeah, you definitely did. You made it seem like you was the glue of the whole team.
But you know what? He did say some game. No bullshit. He did. I was gonna say
also,
he did
that whole McDonald's story. That whole McDonald's story.
About the McDonald's story, Amon.
McDonald's story, Amon.
Fuck Q because he got his McDonald's.
Amon, he asked you a question. I'm asking you too. A McDonald's story.
So the version we were given was that you all.
My truth.
Was that you all? Was that you lived?
You, and whoever else agreed with him. Fuck you.
Was that you lived right next to the school?
He definitely did.
Which I remember that. Thus, there was no need to get you McDonald's because before they get to McDonald's, he could drop you off at the house because it was on the way.
What about away games?
Hey, man. Hey, you have to come back to the school first.
No.
You come back.
Yes, you do.
You do.
You have to come back to the school.
Y'all know what happened on those buses, dog.
You know how I know?
I do though. I do.
Our source our source was on the team.
I'm a source right here,
and he was more of a starter than mine because he was the tallest person on the damn team.
I'm him.
You weren't there yet, Abbas.
You weren't even there yet. This was there yet, buddy. This was freshman sophomore year. You weren't even there yet.
These stories are legendary. They don't change. They don't change.
Oh, God.
I don't know how we got there. The point being.
No, because I hate when motherfuckers try to tell me what the fuck I went through and what it was for them. Fuck you and what you thought, motherfucker.
Whoa.
You got your quarter pounder. You got your motherfucking daily double. You know what I'm saying? I did it, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. I hate when motherfuckers do that shit, bro.
Hey, and you were sitting in the corner in the booth watching.
What, bro?
You were sitting in the corner. Hey, you were sitting in the booth.
Motherfuckers want to laugh. Motherfuckers thought it was funny.
Amon, you were sitting in the booth while that coach brought all them kids food.
I had to buy that shit.
Come to practice the next day and act like that shit didn't exist.
Amon, were you there?
Fuck you.
Were you? Hey,
I was lying.
Hey, was you in a booth while that coach was buying them food?
Was I what?
Were you sitting in a corner booth? And every other kid was like up there.
That shit was 20 some odd years ago. But I know that when I put an order in, I didn't get shit. Everybody else had food and I didn't. Fuck what you talking about.
This is what you asked for. Bossy, this is what you asked for. You said, man, when men want to be vulnerable, they need to express themselves. That's what it looks like.
And it's clear.
And guess what? bitch niggas who got their food, right?
Whoa.
Bitch niggas who got their food act like, oh no, it
wasn't so bad, bro.
Hey, maybe we need to bring Q on so they can get that all out.
Shit, bro. I don't like that shit.
He was on already.
This shit started out with me saying,
bro.
I heard that.
This is why I asked in the group. I say, man, why did Q even get involved in this? Why in the story?
Because
it was an inaccurate story.
That nigga got food every time, man. Fuck that nigga, man.
Why he got involved? Because it's a man telling his story. It didn't downplay Q in no manner.
Okay. Hey, man. The first thing I'm gonna buy you when I see you is a city.
What about the Malcolm X tournaments? What about diet, nigga? Like, we everywhere, nigga. I didn't always have a ride home. We all on this joint. Everybody got food, nigga. I'm trying to tell you. Oh, I was there. Fuck you, nigga. You wasn't there, nigga. I'm telling you what the fuck happened. You know what I'm saying? Bitch niggas. I hate niggas who do that shit, dog. I hate that shit, bro. I hate that shit. I fucking hate it. Because at the end of the fucking day, nigga, I can't tell you about how you felt when you got your motherfucking jaw broke. In practice.
Shit.
You brought up the jaw breaking?
Hey, look.
You bogus.
You done turned Deion Drasnitz now. Now you Deion Drasnitz.
No. The point is, it's his story.
Deion Drasnitz.
The point is, it's his story. Nobody tell the story for him.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Let me tell you.
Hey, bringing up the broken jaw story, though.
Hold on. And the whole time,
Hold on,
still
hold
my
on.
man, he's still my brother and all that shit. All I'm saying is that nigga got food and I didn't.
Hey man,
You know what I'm saying?
hey man,
Like,
you gotta
I
let it go.
just can't see you. I can't
Amon.
see no coach sitting
Amon.
your ass in the corner, short little fuck,
Amon.
looking down like, man, fuck this, man. You
Amon.
gonna get
Amon.
yours, B. And they
Amon,
hit
bro.
motherfucking six.
All right. I'm
Amon,
trying to tell you, that nigga Sims is
there
a fuck
are
nigga. Anybody
Amon.
who vouched for Sims, Coach Lou, any of you players that played behind that nigga and loved him, fuck you too. Fuck all you motherfuckers that
Is
accepted.
it true you were throwing chairs and
Yeah,
is it
I heard
true
that
you were
was true.
throwing
I
chairs
heard
and
that was
balls
true.
on the floor?
I heard security got called.
Yeah,
I heard
real
security
shit. Fuck
got
that
called.
nigga, man. Yeah,
But hey
in the
man,
game,
hey man,
playoffs.
hey man,
Yes.
hey man, Amon. I just want to let you know, man. McDonald's is serving 1 billion people a day, bro. You can go to any McDonald's, my nigga. It's so many McDonald's, bro.
After
You
you
can
get
heal
dropped
this
off.
pain, bro. Bro, you can heal this pain. This is deeply affecting you. You
Yeah,
can
man.
go get a
No,
Big Mac
It only
and
look. It only
can
affects me when a motherfucker who
reclaim
didn't
your
feel
McDonald's.
that. You know what I'm
Reclaim
saying?
your McDonald's.
Get
Hey,
sick.
Q
This shit.
Q just heard he just felt he heard some inaccuracies in the
That's
story.
what happened. See, this is the problem with the black community.
Fantasy.
You niggas can be bought. You niggas can be bought. He bought that nigga.
Bought?
He bought him. He bought him.
What?
Yes.
What he
What did he
He
give
bought
us?
that nigga loyalty. Clearly, he bought that
What?
nigga loyalty. To this
No,
What?
day.
he offered a side of the story that we did not get told by you.
Because
That's
that's
all
not
that
my
happened.
truth.
But he was also
Bro.
there, so there's some reason to give it credence.
Hey, it's funny.
I
how the kids
honestly
believe
don't
Q
even
and
think it
not
would
you,
have
Amon.
mattered if you didn't say you started.
Honestly,
Probably wouldn't even be having a
I did
conversation.
start,
the
motherfucker.
fact,
Like, I wasn't
that you
starting
live
guard.
so
I
close
started.
to the school is what threw me off. I'm like, well, I've been that coach that took the kids home. And I remember thinking that. I got 13 of y'all in this car, but one of y'all live around the corner. I ain't got to feed you. I can drop you off now. to
And
your
in
mama.
Q's
The
defense,
rest of y'all, I got to
in
feed.
Q's defense, he said Sims couldn't stand you. So it's known that you were
Said
dropped
you,
off
he said
first
you dribble
and they
too
brought
much.
back.
He say every
He
time you got on the
couldn't
court,
stand
you'll start
me,
doing all the N1 shit, and he'll be like,
AKA, I'm not going to
fantasy,
feed him. Fuck him. And see, I you know what?
fantasy.
I love when niggas laugh at my pain. I'm being vulnerable. It's cool. It's cool. It's all good. Hey, look,
Vulnerable.
I love all the dudes I played with.
I've seen you
What the
dribble.
fuck?
You definitely dribble too much. Fantasy.
I had handles, my nigga. That's all I could do.
What was the what the
You
fuck?
can dribble. I give you that. You can dribble.
You know what I'm saying? But look, it's neither here nor there,
You,
man.
DeCoven, Fitzgerald, y'all had handles.
Did Colvin play basketball?
Fitzgerald,
Kobe,
shout out to
you
Marcus, man.
Yeah, they could
A
do-
hell
I'll give
of
him
a
that,
hell of a producer, Marcus.
You say DeCoven played basketball.
That don't seem like, that's weird.
Oh,
So
boy.
strange.
I can't
He
wait to
seemed
tell
more
you
like
this.
oh no, he seemed like a booster club president or some shit. He don't seem like he was, on the court.
I'm definitely finna make sure he hear you.
Oh boy.
Hey, no bullshit. Dakota to bust your ass, bro.
Whoa.
On the court. Yeah.
Number one, DeCoven ain't hooped in who knows how long, so that's false. Number two, I ain't hearing nothing.
Hey, Bossy, this is what we gonna do. We gonna build all motherfucking fuck lane team. And right now it probably
The only person we gotta stick is a bossy. The rest of you niggas is super trash.
Yeah.
Look,
None of y'all
I
doing
agree.
shit.
I'm
The
telling
only
CP
person we
that-
sticking is a bossy, bro. The rest of you motherfuckers can stay
Facts.
wide open. You self-defense, nigga. Nobody needs to worry
Facts.
about none of you
Look,
motherfuckers.
this is
You,
an off.
Twan, I don't know who the fuck
camera,
else was on that
off
team.
Yeah.
Washed up.
Haven,
A bossy the only
Haven,
threat.
I agree.
too.
A bossy the only threat.
All right, man. I'm gonna go ahead and go out on one of my favorite songs, man. Thank y'all.
Wait.
What up?
Gotta shout out.
Go ahead.
Gotta shout out the photographer of the week. This is also from this protest during 2020, but this is the big brother Tito Garcia, man. Tito is definitely a legendary, well-known photographer. He's out of New York and definitely has some crazy photos of like some of the legends. But he's lived here in Chicago for a long time. Tito is definitely one of our homies, man. Very
Shout out to
solid
Tito.
brother. Super humble, man. Super talented. So shout out to Tito Garcia.
Can't wait to have them on. Yeah, we will not continue this conversation, but if you want to, I'm okay with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm okay with
Hey
it.
man, you gotta give Q a chance to respond. You call them all types of
I don't have to give Q shit. Fuck you mean?
Oh,
I don't have to give
okay.
Q shit. You
All
know
right.
what I'm saying? Anyway,
Hey, you know somebody for 20 years, you think you have that
That shit
respect.
really hurt your feelings, man. I can't wait to see.
Yeah, it
you
did.
have
See,
free-
this is my thing, man.
I'm gonna
If
have
you doing-
$30 worth of McDonald's, bro. I'm gonna
if
just
you doing an
flood you with
investigation, dog,
McDonald's.
you doing an investigation, bro, and you hear something that you don't agree with, or you find some evidence that's don't pertain to the case, but you come in and testify anyway, I don't think you get a response to that, man. You already put your 2 cents in. It's 1 for 1 now. There's no
That's
get
it.
back on that.
That's it.
There's no get back on that, man.
That's it, man.
Ahmad spoke his piece.
You know what?
He
I
spoke
agree
his
about.
piece.
You know what? You're right.
He spoke his
I'm
piece,
about
man.
to.
They're not going to change nobody's opinion. They not.
It ain't. It ain't. It ain't.
I'm gonna find somebody. I'm gonna find somebody from that era with game film because I know somebody had a
You stupid,
camcorder.
dog.
That is
I'm gonna find
definitely an
somebody with
option.
game film. And if your ass is sitting on the motherfucking bench while the film is running, boy, you better hope and pray to God they catch your one game.
Oh, so cute.
Get that.
Taking
I'm
the
gonna call
dog back.
John. I'm gonna call John and be like, "Hey man, you got any videotape of Amon playing basketball?"
You know what? If y'all really, if
Oh, he
y'all
was on
really
the
want to get
team.
into it,
Was
I
he
swear to God, I
playing
will call my
basketball?
father right now. If y'all really want to get into it,
I'm
I'll
gonna
call
call
my father
John.
right now.
Don't bother John, man. Don't bother
I'm
John,
calling
man.
John. I'm
Leave him
calling John.
Leave him this long
I need
earring alone,
evidence.
bro. Him this earring chilling.
Ron, you don't have to prove yourself, bro. If you started and you didn't get McDonald's and that what's happened, that's your story and it's true. All we were
Hey,
doing.
listen here. I didn't question you about you tackling Jonathan McNabb. I
I knew
didn't
he was
question
gonna go there with that
you.
shit.
That's known. You can ask whoever you like. Feel free. I'm not stopping you. But no one's
Hold
calling
on,
you
hold on.
stating
Pops, you there,
that
Pops?
didn't happen.
He done called him for real.
Okay, yeah.
actually called him.
Be quiet. Pops, you there?
Yeah.
Okay, guess what? You're live right now. You're on the corner combo.
What's up, Mr. Matthews? What's happening?
What up, John?
I
Your
didn't
son
mean to
has
make this
serious
call.
issues,
I
John.
didn't mean to make this call, but these niggas are so flagrant. It's ridiculous.
My name's Dion, man. Don't call me a nigga.
Not
My
a
name's
bossy.
Dion.
Not a bossy. You know what I mean? He's squad. Now,
Definitely.
I told a story about me not getting McDonald's with the rest of the team when Sims would take us home, right?
Tell the
Now,
truth.
I told a bossy, I said, man, shit, Haven got a got McDonald's and we was going in the same house, right? Or he was going on Monroe, right?
So now y'all not in the same house. Okay.
Not the same.
Sometimes we weren't. Okay. Now, funny part is I laughed about it. Then
you taking a long time to get to the guy.
Yeah.
Let that man talk.
It's taking forever, man. You done interrupted this man Saturday. He at the house. You didn't even ask him if he had a minute. You just jumped dead in. He could be. You don't know what your daddy doing right now.
That's
man.
what, man.
Don't waste your time.
That's why he's my father. He's always available.
John, did your son start or not? John, did he start? Did the man start on the basketball team? That's the question at hand.
Let's start there.
Did he what?
Did he start? Was he the starting point guard at Lane Tech?
Did he start any game? Let's clarify the question. See that he said
There's the bossy defense.
Freshman.
Thank you.
Rodman.
Freshman. Okay.
Thank
all
you.
right.
Thank you.
All right.
Now,
Mr. Matthews. Wait.
Man, you gonna
Do
stop
you
that.
have any
This
video
your last show
evidence?
doing that shit. Your last show.
John,
Rodman.
John, do you have any video evidence of him actually playing basketball? Because Ahmad likes to say stuff that makes it seem like he didn't walk on the actual court, that like he floated 4 feet above the court the whole game.
Yeah.
And it makes it very difficult for us to believe. So like we are at the point now where we need real evidence of him actually playing on the team with a jersey.
Bossy was with me. Now, here's the thing, Pops. They act like the whole McDonald's thing when Sims used to buy everybody food, but me, never happened. Q wanted to act like, oh, he dropped you off first and everybody got food. There were times when I was on the bus, everybody got food but me. And then he would act like, oh, I didn't get your order. That shit happened. I felt terrible.
I can
about
believe
it.
that because Sims was an idiot.
Thank you. Thank you. Now,
See, we said he didn't like Amon at all.
now, point number 2. Then they asking me about, did I throw the benches and chairs? That was like my sophomore, junior year. You were at that game. That happened.
I was there.
Yeah, I said that happened. Nobody
No
ever
one said
disputed
that didn't happen, bro.
What they said, John, was that he used to dribble too much, and that's why the coach kept taking him out the game, because he spent all day out there doing and one mixtapes, and it wasn't effective.
Yeah. Which sounds more
And that's why he stopped
logical
going
than
to
what Amon
McDonald's,
was
because he thought the McDonald's was giving him hyperactivity syndrome, and that's why he was dribbling so much.
Here's the thing. Me and my brother were on the same team. For whatever reason, he hated me more than he hated Haven. Coach Lou hated Haven more than he hated me.
Man, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? Pops was there for all this shit. Period.
All I know is we need video
about this
evidence. We need video evidence.
Video. That's all.
We don't
fuck
believe
Lance. Fuck Lance Tech, man.
Did you tell him about how I ran into Coach Lou up at Costco?
I did not. But you probably almost stole on him though.
He was looking. He said, "I know you." I said, "Yeah, you do know me." And he said, "Well, why are you looking at me like that?" I said, "Because I don't like you."
That's dope.
Yeah.
Terrible
Yeah,
people.
because he did stuff to not only Haven and Amon, but to the black dudes on the team. I remember when he started. What was that dude? The white dude, the big white dude.
Hudak.
Yeah, Michael Hudak.
Yeah. Couldn't play a lick. Couldn't play a lick.
Not my words, fam. This was see, Pops. What they don't understand, they hate when I tell my truth. Like I don't understand.
No, we trying to figure out why he is still. This is 20-some years later, and this boy is crying about this Big Mac that he never got.
A lot
We
of
said
issues with
there are
McDonald's.
1 billion Big Macs sold a week. Like we could get him a Big Mac.
Or back in the day, what? It was a Big Jordan special. You didn't get one.
It was like
all
a
good.
Big Jordan special.
Do you know how hurtful or painful it is for a 14, 15, 16-year-old for everybody to be celebrated and you be isolated? That shit is terrible.
I'm sorry, Amon. I'm sure Q is. I'm sure McKinday is. We're sorry.
Yeah. Anyway,
Pops. I apologize wholeheartedly for your experience that you had to go through.
No, it's fine.
Good job, man. Sorry we bothered you.
Yes, sir. That's how deeply this affected him. He literally called you.
The heartfelt compassion that they feel for you, Amon.
Oh,
See?
yeah.
No.
Exactly. Hey, look, Pop. Let me before I let you go, right? And I know that you're about to go in. Fresh off of the actual King birthday, and it's observed on Monday. But
right,
you lived through those times. What was that like for you?
Yeah.
What was that like for you and your parents and how you were raised at that time?
It was hard. The people that because we lived through all of the black assassinations, because that's what they did. It came straight from the FBI.
Right.
They all were working in conjunction because J. Edgar Hoover had a memo that said he did not want to have any black leader memorialized like that. So he made sure he tried to ruin their reputations at first.
Mm-hmm.
And then he came back with the assassination move. Because they worked in conjunction with the white nationalists, just like now. White nationalists are controlling big parts of the government in different places, and the police department. I tried to tell cats when I was on the job how racist
when you
FOP was.
When you say on the job, for those that don't know, when you say on the job, can you just tell them what the job was?
It's a FOP. Yeah, Fraternal Order of Police. Yeah.
Well, everybody don't know that connection.
Because the FOP has been a racist organization from the jump.
Forever.
Yeah. Forever.
Man, we might have a worse.
And what the police department did when they had the Afro-American Patrolmen's League, didn't want that to be there because they didn't want them to have control. Didn't want the black officers to unify. So they started breaking that up right away. They had Bernard Robinson, who was one of the founders. They had him patrolling the alley behind police headquarters. That was his position.
Hey, look, Pop, because I know
that's to that point though. Real quick though, like he said, like the current FOP president, people voted for him. He wasn't appointed. He didn't.
White folks.
Exactly. Yeah. So that lets you know that if we know how racist Mr. Costanza is that his name? What's his name? What's his name?
Y'all know. I call him Mr. Coochie Cat, bro.
Yeah, that guy. But everybody knows how racist he is. Now, but the fact is that if there's that many people to vote for him to be the head of the union, then that lets you know how racist that department.
And he didn't have
Jonathan and the fire department in Chicago are two of the most racist organizations going.
Yep. Yeah. The fire department lawsuit tells you they had to back pay a lot of people. Back hire.
You know, because and the white boys, they were really upset when Prentice Marshall made them forced them to allow black people the same ability to be promoted and stuff. They hated that. They were stopping black women, women and black people. But see, when the white women got in, they sided with the white dudes, even though it was because of the black dudes, they got an opportunity to get promoted.
That's how you know feminism wasn't meant for black women at all, to me.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's real.
Yep.
Hey,
that
look,
point right there.
Just for all the listeners, and when we release the video, my pops has a book coming out. I'm on his ass every day about it. And
well, let me tell you this, Amon.
What up?
I told you I was trying to get that dragon speak.
Yeah.
So I can talk and express what I want to on the computer. It came the other day.
The book gonna be crazy, man.
And it just happened that it's the wrong one.
That's messed up. That's messed up.
I swear to God.
That's because Amazon don't want you to be great.
I've been waiting to get this.
That's crazy.
They sent me. It's because I got a Mac computer, and the ones that they're making now basically for PCs. And I tried to load it up yesterday, and it told me, "No, we ain't doing this. We got that. We only got
It's
we only got only for a smaller type computer."
No, it's all good. The book is coming. To grow with this man was an honor and a privilege. I didn't even know how dope my father was until I got out here in this world. And I cannot wait for the world to hear some more of his stories. Because I'm talking about it's amazing some of the things that he's done, accomplished, and been through.
All I ask is that you make sure it's a chapter in there about Amon not playing basketball.
You want that?
I don't know why these boys hate on me, man. I'm all right out in these streets, man. I'm all right in these streets.
Back in time.
Did you tell them about when you went to the basketball, New Haven went to the basketball camp in Indiana?
No, I ain't talking about that. You know what I'm saying? Invite only, you know.
Sorry.
Because they even went, they said you could bring him too.
Look how they do me, Pop.
Yeah, bring him on. You can come.
Talk about some case in him by himself. That's
Sometimes
hilarious.
it don't matter how you get there, as long as you get there and you take advantage of your time.
Hey, see? Hey, Chin is great.
Anyway, Pop, hey, look, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna end the show with you, man. But we gonna do something for you fathers, you know what I mean, for the next
the
next month or so. And we gonna show up and show out and talk crazy. We gonna show up and show out and talk crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
Sound good to me.
All right, love you.
Good to see you, Pop.
I love you, man. Talk to you soon.
Yep.
I just realized that when you said that. I'm the only one. I'm the only bastard on the motherfucking show.
No, I got you, my nigga. Don't worry about it. I got you.
Talking about, I got you.
I just caught that, you bitch nigga.
Yeah, I'm your father. You went right to it. Like, thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Yeah.
buddy.
Okay, thanks. That's stupid ass.
Take me to McDonald's? Are we going to McDonald's?
Hey, as long as you give me a McJordan special, fuck out of here.
All right.
Nah, but we'll talk off mic about that. Let me let's go ahead and close it out, man. This has been amazing. I can't wait to run this one back.
I'm the only bastard in my house too.
Oh,
God damn.
what? But you changed the narrative though, bro. You changed the narrative.
Broke the cycle, man. Broke the cycle.
Fuck you.
No, it's a real thing.
That's real shit.
Yeah.
That's
I broke the cycle.
Man.
Yeah, like you didn't leave your sons without a father.
Oh,
right?
okay. I thought y'all was saying I was the only one. So you,
Jesus, man, you got.
Okay, my bad. I'm acting like a bossy right now. My bad.
You are being you, bro. You did it earlier. You're doing it now.
Oh, I know. Cowbell. Ding dong, motherfucker.
Don't know what it is still.
Look,
So.
it's the
Look it up for your Galaxy 2.
I'm gonna send it to you.
Funny.
I'm gonna send it to you. Oh, it's funny as hell. You gonna die laughing. Wait till I send you this shit. I'm sending you this shit as soon as we get off.
All right, so again,
you'll find it on this Galaxy 1.
Appreciate the likers, appreciate the subscribers, appreciate the viewers. We are here, we are moving. It is 2021, and we got some shit lined up. I am excited.
Get to it.
I am excited. As always, brothers, thank y'all. You know what I mean? Love y'all. It's the Corner Convo. Make sure you like, subscribe.
You know how I know I like this beat? Every time I hear it, it sound good. Tommy killed this.
Shout out to Tommy Skillfingers, man.
I'm Skills.
The boy is timeless. You heard? We out.
On this.